congrats! Kin and Koromaru on a tricycle. No. It's Kin on one of those mopeds with a sidecar, and Koro's in the sidecar. That's the one. Yes. Big Riku Sora energy in that final boss. You know what I'm talking about? Alright, let's do this. Koro's driving, actually Kin's in the sidecar.
The death of everything, but also the beginning.
Yo, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Bro! Huh? Who brought him back? Who brought him back? He's dead! How is he here? Who brought Ikuchi back from the dead, bro? This was not on my bingo sheet. This was not it. The Ikuchi jump scare. I did not see this coming. Why is he here? Why does he have a new portrait? Why does he have a... Why is he giving this much attention? Why is his voice actor back? Wait, it's Igor! But they couldn't get Igor back for actual Igor, but they got the Igor voice for Ikuchi? Or maybe they ripped this from the game, because he also says this in P3. The sex haver. Well, if it isn't the sex haver. Oh my fucking god. I even said, I was like, if I ever have to see Ikuchi again, which I will, because I'm gonna have to edit back Persona 3, I cannot look at him ever the same. I'm gonna feel nauseous every time I see him. Bro, who let him in?
People have filled the world, yet turned it into a void.
He has a new sprite. He's back to his sex tapes. Why is he here? What if he's playable?
The only hope of salvation lies in ruin.
Oh my god, he has eyelashes. Ikuchi in HD hits different. I don't like this. This is too much. I'm seeing too much. Oh, he's staring like at me. Like right into my soul.
Did you work in a zoo? Because that's one huge pile of shit you're pushing around.
Not his fucking son, dude! Not this family reunion! God damn it, the controller doesn't even want to be here! Controller said I'm out. I gotta go. At this rate, they're just gonna bring back Makoto. Why not? Why not?
So, how'd that turn out for you, Dad? It doesn't matter now that you're dead as a doornail, does it?
What is happening, bro? Dad!
You wanted the world destroyed, huh? Isn't that right, you worthless pest? Fine, I'll do it.
Huh? Oh wait, Nixie, did you know? I forgot to catch you up on Arena in case you didn't see everything when we talked last. So Ikuchi unfortunately had sex and gave birth to a child, and then he used that child as his favorite experiment. He literally experimented on him all the time. All the time. Yeah, trauma. So he's truly like the Akechi prototype because he had his whole thing about melting down and his dad and sex tapes, yeah. So, yeah, something. Then we got to the rooftop of Tartarus, and you, Narukami, had his Makoto P3 moment where everyone gassed him up and they were like, you can do it! We believe in you! And then Mitsuru was like, I remember the last time we did this. And then hold on. And then that happened. And she was like, yeah, I wonder if he was thinking the same thing back then. Okay, yeah. So then, anyways, he goes to the rooftop and they all cheered him on. But the difference between him and Makoto is that Yu Narukami had help because guess who was waiting for him?
Adachi. Adachi! Adachi!
Adachi. And he was like, heh heh, I'm here. And this guy, Akechi Blueprint, he had like a sword to his neck and he's like, I'm gonna kill you. And Adachi was like, heh, you think you know the world, kid? I know the world and I've killed people. You can't do it. And he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. And then he didn't do it. I forget how that went down, but Adachi was like, yeah. And then you was like, Adachi. And he was like, yes. And then there was a monster. There was a god. I forget how that happened too. But it's okay because you took it down. And then in the final moment to seal away the monster or kill it, they didn't seal it, they killed it. You and Adachi combined their personas. They literally had a moment where both of the Izanagis combined and they created a sword of friendship or something. And they killed the god together. You know, the moment that should have been Joker and Akechi in Vanilla P5? Yeah, they got that. They got that. They fused a sword together with their souls. And then Adachi was like, yeah, my debt's repaid. See ya. And then he jumped off the roof or something. So Adachi saved the day. And that's why you, Narukami, didn't have to die like Makoto Persona 3 because of Adachi. Isn't that really beautiful? See ya. Never to be seen again. Why was Adachi there in the first place? Because apparently he had been working behind the scenes to help set up Mr. Akechi Blueprint. He was like always trying to help the group all along, apparently. Yeah. He's dodging the police right now. He's running straight out of the country, actually. Yeah. I'm a hero. Yeah, he got his hero moment. So anyways, now you know. He's just a helpful guy.
This shitty world with its shitty people and shitty lives will disappear, and I'll be the only thing left. After all, if the father's fallen into darkness, then the sun must rise. Just kidding. What?
I get sweaty.
Adachi is in my walls. Please, God help me, someone.
Oh no. You have Sabrina's condition. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Miss Beans. That's rough. Hang in there.
These constructs can only remain active within my red fog. Even then, they can only do so for a limited amount of time. If you have time to waste with worthless sentiment, hurry up and complete your preparations.
Ha! You've got no sense of humor. Keep up your whining and I'll have to kill you too.
Wouldn't he just have to kill himself? He's like, gotcha.
Such
Stabbed
impudence.
himself.
Take them. They are your pawns.
He sounds like Arsene. Yeah, he really does. I was thinking that too.
They're pretty well made. Fine, I've got the power I borrowed from you too. So now there's no way I could lose. Well then, time to make like a tree and turn over a new leaf or whatever.
He inherited the puns. He inherited... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Not the Walmart Futaba. Yeah, that's Futaba's pun. It just keeps getting worse. There's so many layers. Okay. Let me out. Let me out. Why was that like in my brain?
Huh. A puppet version of a puppet. I'll make sure you get the job done this time.
Now let's begin. For the sake of his world.
Not the Aegis chairs. May 5th. Oh wait, March 5th. Sorry, I always get March and May mixed up. I was like, May. Why would they do this? Okay, no, never mind. This is the wrong one. 2 months. I don't know who this is. I am at the Shadow
Operatives Lab. I finished going through Labrys's
it's perfect.
personality module and control links.
It's Fuka. Oh wait, no, so this is someone else. Fuck.
Fukasan's voice echoes through the machinery line room where she works as the operator. It seems that it'll be a little more time until she'll be finished with her work.
I knew we could count on you.
It's Akihiko. It's Akihiko, no.
I'm sorry that I asked you for such a big favor.
Wait, maybe not.
Oh no, I couldn't possibly stand by after something so important happened. But, is it really all right for me to be doing this? Aren't you all part of some kind of police organization now?
Puka. Anti-police organization. Come on, get with the times.
There's no need to be concerned. Even now that we've become the Shadow Operatives, this lab belongs solely to the Kirijo group.
The Shadow Operatives. A special unit under the direct supervision of the National Police Agency, organized to deal with supernatural cases that the normal police would be unable to respond to. In other words, cases dealing with shadows. This is one of the laboratories under the management of the Shadow Operatives. The purpose of this place is to mainly analyze evidence gathered in shadow-related cases, analysis of shadow matters for scientific understanding, and planning operations. Another objective is the maintenance, inspection, and service for anti-shadow weapons such as myself.
Is this Labrys? Are they anti-police? Yeah, but they're like, the way I see it is they're like owned by the police or whatever. They got the clearance through the police. So in order to like exist, because the police rule all, they had to get like clearance with them. So they're technically under them, but they act on their own. Is how I see it. Anyways, I can't do bust. I can't do it. I need to hear it first of all. Fuck. Since I'm a member of the Shadow Operatives and am classified as a weapon due to my mechanical nature, I periodically undergo maintenance at this facility. Hey, I'm walking here. Oh, it's all southern. No. This is all bad. Labrys from Texas. Directly after the inauguration of the shadow operatives. Oh, Mitsuru-san had a state-of-the-art packing case prepared to transport me. However, the one slumbering within this case is my sister. Oh, it's Zygus! Who is our new teammate, Labris, the 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon.
I finished investigating Labris's mobility systems. All I have to do
We
now
got there
is
in the
review
end,
her
it's
OS
fine.
and perform some final checks.
Peggies!
Thank you. How is she?
She'd sustained some heavy structural damage, so I was worried, but thankfully none were critical.
Oh man, that was we got there. Got there. I guess she's wearing a cowboy hat. Really feeling herself there. Yeah, she's having a good time. Since my sister had been forced to push herself far beyond her limit during the events of the other day, her entire body had taken serious damage. I'm glad that she's okay. Fuka-san's words caused me to sigh with relief.
I see. And what did you recover from her memory?
I'm sorry. I searched through it, but I found no records that would lead to finding the one behind what happened. If we want to pursue him any further, we'll have to wait for a report from intelligence. But it seems that will still take some time.
I see.
I see Mitsuru-san tighten her fist with that quiet utterance. The culprit is someone capable of manipulating the data in my sister's memory. The possibility that they would make the mistake of leaving a trace leading to themselves is extremely low. Even when one knows the outcome, people often feel indignant when the last bit of hope is crushed. There's a dog pooping right in front of my eyes. Oh my god, it's still pooping. It's still pooping. The owner is picking up the poop. Good. That is good. It's understandable. Our ability to find out who kidnapped my sister has been completely stymied.
Then we have no clues to go on.
Don't be so hasty. We might get new leads from intelligence, right?
Ever since that attempted airplane hijacking, we've learned that the Public Safety Division has been making some disquieting moves. If we don't make a move soon, there's no telling what they'll do to take advantage of the situation. We have to find a lead before they do anything.
Though Akihiko-san has known Mitsuru-san for a long time, Mitsuru-san's expression remains stiff as he tries to console her. Oh. But that's only natural. The shadow operatives are still in a delicate position with regards to where we stand within the National Police Organization. As a seemingly suspicious group, founded by an outsider, and dealing with crimes outside the capabilities of the normal police force, we often are met with cold stares from the people who should be our fellow investigators when we're dispatched on cases. Yeah, that's what I thought. The logic of such actions eludes me, but I cannot pretend that they do not exist.
I understand how you feel, Mitsuru-san, but we must solve one problem at a time. That is why we have gathered here today.
Akihiko's titties cannot be contained. Did you see that? Shinji rips off his shirt. Did you see that, Shinji?
You're right. I'm sorry. Please work with me here in reviewing what information we already know.
Mitsuru-san implores us for assistance. Our gathering here at the lab today isn't just to hear about the results of Fuka-san's tests on my sister. We've come to share and review the information we have, to inspect the clues as closely as possible, to get the culprit as quickly as possible.
The person behind this case first stole Labris, the 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon, while she was in transport.
Yes. The hijacking of the airplane you were on was a diversion used to conceal the theft of my sister, after which she was transported to Inaba.
Correct. The hijackers were subdued and captured, but we have reason to believe that their minds were under some kind of control.
Those who hijacked the airplane and transported the case
had no memory of taking part in the crime. They did not recognize one another, had nothing in common, and were all ordinary citizens with no prior criminal records. They did, however, all claim in their testimonies that they saw red eyes. Though their interrogations are still ongoing, it seems that it won't be long before they are released. With all these points taken into consideration, it becomes apparent that this is no ordinary crime.
The culprit waited until he arrived in Inaba to turn Labrys on and fiddle with her memory. And then he threw her into the TV world, right?
Where one's heart and memories manifest themselves. As a machine, Labrys was able to control these memories in great detail. In other words, the enemy used her in order to set a trap for us.
When we entered the television world in pursuit, we defeated her shadow and made indirect contact with the culprit.
That person revealed that his goal was to steal our personas by making us fight each other, which would weaken our hearts and turn our personas to shadows.
I love that we get another recap.
Once he'd accomplished that, he would combine
Just
them
in
all
case.
so we could have even more powerful shadows.
Everyone falls silent. The mysterious person's motive was to gather and unify shadows. This is all too similar to something that those of us gathered here will never forget.
Shuji Ikutsuki.
Derogatory.
The culprit's speech pattern is consistent with Ikutsuki-san's mannerisms.
Is
His
it?
inability to use a persona matches him as well.
I never picked up on that. Oh no, he picked up on his puns and his mannerisms.
But that's not possible. He
can't have sex.
That's right.
There's no
We've
way.
confirmed Ikutsuki's death.
Or maybe there's someone out there besides Ikutsuki who still thinks the same way he did.
If so, then the world we strive for is still far away.
The puns. The puns. He fucked. He fucked!
Mitsuru-san sounds as if she is in agony. Shuji Ikutsuki. 3 years ago, he became fascinated with the fall and tried to bring about the end of the world using shadows. To Mitsuru-san, he is also the adversary that robbed her of her precious father. Daddy. Otherwise known as Daddy.
Yamagishi, when Labrys awakens,
May
can
we
you
never
give her
forget.
a summary of the case from 3 years ago? I'd like her to know what went on while she was sealed.
Wait, huh? Oh, Labrys.
I understand.
Maybe he was a sperm diner. Jesus Christ, that's one of the worst ones, Nick. That one's pretty bad.
Can't you just stick that data into her memory?
I thought he was gonna say up her ass. I'm not gonna lie. There's another dog pooping.
If we did that, it would just become a piece of data to her. She needs to be told about it in order for her mind to understand what happened.
She's human through and through, huh?
Also, I noticed something
Except
when
for
I
the
was
part where
checking
she's
her
not human.
memories.
Yeah.
The makeup of Labrys's memory field is slightly different from Igus's.
You've heard of sperm bank. Now, prepare yourselves for sperm diner.
Besides the memory area that she normally accesses, there seems to be a subnetwork of some sort.
She has 2 memory networks?
I think it was probably used to incorporate the feedback from her sibling units, but I still don't know for sure. That's why I believe it's safer to tell her in person.
All right, I'll let you tell her however you see fit. Regarding Ikutsuki, I'm pressuring staff to hurry and review the information, including the newly discovered quarantine server at Ergo Research. We never knew about the server in question before now, because it had been cut off from the group's network. It most likely has information that normally would have never left Ergo Research, such as data on top-secret experiments.
Ikutsuki-san could be involved in this case. Mitsuru-san's worry and irritation may be because she senses that possibility. We all understand the pain she must be in.
By the way, what was the logic behind that whole midnight channel thing?
Persona 4. That's all I got for you, Akihiko. Welcome to Persona 4.
It's still unknown, but we'll have to send people to Inaba again. We're going to hold a meeting at headquarters tomorrow to discuss countermeasures.
P4's just like that. Thank you for the immersion. Suddenly, an alarm that notifies us of abnormalities goes off and reverberates throughout the lab. Mitsuru-san quickly uses a nearby control panel to contact the staff within the facility.
What's going on?
The surveillance system detected a rise in shadow readings. It's currently stabilizing around a level 3 alert, located in that town of Inaba.
Why did she get a portrait?
What?
Looks like he's shown up already.
Also this theme, let's go.
That saves us the trouble of having to puzzle this out.
Yusan and his friends are in danger. Mitsuru-san, please give the order to dispatch us.
Makoto's awakening! I always think of him when I hear this song.
All right, we'll leave at once. Yamagishi, leave Labrys to Kikuno and accompany us.
I understand. Well then, I leave the rest to you, Kikuno-san.
So we're gonna see them get crucified again. Ikutsuki's son crucifies them. It just occurred to me. Like father, like son. That's beautiful.
Understood. Lady Mitsuru, everyone, please be careful.
One of Mitsuru-san's personal domestic assistants, or should I say, maids, Kikuno-san, answers. Kikuno-san and Mitsuru-san have a stronger bond than that of any ordinary servant and master, and she is another of the shadow operatives. Her words catch my attention for some reason. Please be careful. A very trivial expression of concern for our safety. Brushing it off as common courtesy would be simple, but I feel that she may be sensing something unusual regarding the situation that awaits us there. What could be causing this unease? Does Mitsuru-san know?
Oh, hold on, I guess.
As I'm trying to decide on whether or not to look deeper into Mitsuru-san's state of mind, Fuka-san gets up from her operator's seat and beckons me over.
What is it? If we can put Labrys aside for a moment, are you going to be all right without having any maintenance done on you, I guess?
Have you seen her glow up? She's good.
What do you mean? I read the documents on your new equipment. At first I assumed it was referring to that large gun, but it's actually... that.
True. There have been no tests confirming that it is capable of being used in an actual combat situation.
Oh boy.
But we face a powerful foe this time.
She has a tie now. Come on, Fuka.
Is it even
She's
possible?
got this.
If even one thing were to go wrong.
She's got this. She's Eggies. Fuka-san's face clouds as she looks at me. I can't be confident that I'll be all right, and I'm unable to tell her a pleasant lie to calm her down. In any case, I only pray that a situation that requires me to use my new equipment never arises. Oh boy, here we go. Both of us are tense as we prepare to depart. That's how Ikuchi's son gets her up on a cross, because her gun malfunctions.
Milady,
she wouldn't be nerfed
a change
otherwise.
Of clothes has been laid out in your car.
I see. Thank you.
I've also prepared Akihiko-san's favorite protein drink, and Fuka-san has been preparing a playlist suitable for a road trip in her room.
DJ Fuka's back, baby! Let's go! I'm a DJ?
That will be all, Kikuno.
Yes, yes, Fuka. Embrace your destiny.
Very well. Pardon me.
DJ Fuka. As expected from Kikuno-san, she is amazingly considerate, as a personal assistant should be, but she can be too thoughtful at times. We learned this for ourselves when she came to accept us as people who are precious to Mitsuru-san.
Let's start this over, shall we? Shadow operatives, let's mobilize.
Thanks to Kikuno-san, the tension in the air subsides a bit, but we cannot allow our attention to wander just now. Upon completing our preparations for departure, We immediately make our way to Inaba. Yeah, the fucking protein, bro.
Why are we taking this
Best song,
car
let's
again,
go.
Mitsuru?
Screams of the damned.
Akihiko-san grumbles from the back seat of the Shadow Operative's personal limousine. I'm not sure how to put this, but I find that his feelings are justified.
Don't question it, Akihiko. There was no time to prepare a vehicle with the same equipment. Speaking of appearances, are you gonna wear that again?
Let him have his titties out! He's a grieving widow, Mitsuru.
Sure. There's a chance that we'll have to fight after all. These clothes give me the flexibility I need.
What clothes? Sort of like the lack of, actually.
Impressive, Akihiko-san. You never change.
Literally. Never changes his
Still,
clothes.
to think that the culprit would make a move
Ever.
so soon. We've completely lost the initiative.
You haven't washed it in 4 weeks. You're smelling ripe.
Indeed. We need to begin taking measures right now. I only hope no danger comes to Narukami and his friends.
Mitsuru-san seems deeply agitated. During the car ride, she seems distracted. At times, she would flip through the thick file in her lap, only to suddenly give an order to a subordinate, and at other times, she would stare intently at her watch, as if lost in thought. Her usual regal composure is gone.
Mitsuru-san, why don't we just ask them to cooperate with us?
I agree. They seem pretty strong.
No, they're still young.
Babies.
If I asked for their assistance, it would waste time better spent in school. Worse yet, it would put them in danger.
Literal babies that should stay in school.
I don't want anyone else to have to go through that anymore.
Oh my god, Nick. The quality change. I'm sorry that you're experiencing this whiplash. But aren't the movies so good?
I understand how you feel, but they don't seem like the kind who'd listen. We were the same way back then.
Stop. Stop. Oh, she's thinking of him again. Stop this. Stop. Stop.
Mitsuru-san falls silent. It's likely not a mistake to think that the sudden spike in shadow activity this time is related to the events of a few days ago. It has become apparent to everyone that another dangerous battle is about to begin.
We have new information. Kikuno sent me a message.
You have how many have you seen? What movie are you on?
I tasked Kikuno with reviewing Ergo Research's quarantine server. But it seems new evidence has come to light regarding Ikutsuki, who we discussed in our earlier conversation. According to the report, it seems Ikutsuki was performing an experiment on his own in the lab directly after the explosion. It's unknown if this is related to our current mission, but there was a record of a plume of dusk being used in the experiment.
A plume of dusk.
A plume of dusk, an object that blurs the line between matter and information and is fitted into anti-shadow weapons like myself. It forms the core of our personality modules, and it is what allows us to control personas, even though we are machines.
So, what are the details of this experiment? Nothing good, I bet.
I watched the first 2. I sobbed so much, I was so exhausted afterwards. Still 2 more? The last 2 are the happiest.
Ikutsuki was...
I'm so excited to hear what you think, since you're watching them for the first time. Because they changed so much, and it was after the movies that elevated P3 to what it is for me. Ikutsuki fucked!
The limousine's engine suddenly roars, drowning out further conversation. It seems the road we are taking has begun to climb a steep hillside. As the car takes a winding road up the slope, I can look down through the window and see lush trees along the mountainside. Huh? For a moment, I thought I sensed a shadow reading. Could it have just been my imagination?
Yamagishi, tell me our current location.
One moment. I'm looking it up now.
Sending you so much strength. Honestly, forgot how good they are. They're amazing. Like, I watched those movies and I was like, that's it. Persona 3. Persona 3! And if they combine what they've done in the movies, because the movies fixed every critique I had with the game. If they combine that, which could be Reload, the game of all time.
We're currently in Inaba Pass. We're almost at the target coordinates.
That engine, bro. Oh!
What is this?
Just waiting for Teddy.
Was that?
What's wrong? An ambush?
What's happening? Driver, what's going on?
It's Ikuchi! Oh. Or that.
This...
It's just like during the hijacking.
Igus!
On it!
Oh shit.
A barrier! Are we trapped?
They would be so dead. Maybe not Igus. But everyone else is so dead. You cartoon! Oh, police sports! Of course he has a fan club! Stop! He's so popular.
Man, you were amazing.
Thanks for cheering for me.
You're a real hit with the ladies.
I'm gonna get going for today.
Okay, you better be this good next time, too.
Leave it to me.
These girls. Oh, is that the dorm?
I'm home, Koromaru.
Each time I think I'm strong enough to start talking, I like couldn't. This game has too much power for how poorly it's written.
There's some time until dinner, so I decided to leave the dorm again with Koromaru. This Gakukan dormitory is where we live. It was briefly closed after Mitsuru-san and the others graduated. All the equipment from a few years ago was removed, of course, but with the increase in students at Gakukan, I decided to reopen the dorm. I applied for a dorm as soon as I heard. The reason I did was because of Koromaru. He'd been in Igus-san's care, but at this dorm he's allowed to live with me. Also, to be honest, I felt that living here let me stay close to my companions who were fighting even now. Back then, everyone took turns walking Koromaru. Now it's my job.
Okay. Whose idea was it to play Ken first? Why would you do this?
Path to the nearby Naganaki shrine is Koromaru's usual route. Koromaru's quite old for a dog.
He's old. He's an old man.
As he trots along at his usual pace, along our usual path, it makes me think for a moment that all the fighting back then was just a dream. Only when I'm watching Koromaru walk like this can I forget everything and feel a little at ease. We pass through the gateway at the entrance and step into the shrine grounds. Since it's nearly sundown, there's nobody but us in this serene atmosphere. I sit down on a bench and sigh to myself. Koromaru notices, though, and immediately rushes over to nuzzle my leg.
It's nothing, Koromaru.
Even while I'm saying it, I'm sure Koromaru can see through my words. I can't understand him in the same way Aiga-san can, but even I can tell what Koromaru is thinking. I pet Koromaru as he looks up at me with a worried whine, and I put my hand in my pocket to pull out the Shadow Operative badge that Mitsuru-san had given me. Koromaru wears the same badge on his collar.
Even if she gave me this, I know it's just for show. I bet everyone else is working hard right now.
This morning, I got a call from Sanada-san for the first time in a long while. My dad forgot about me for 3 years. But then he called, and he remembered. It seems he'd just come back to Japan from a year-long training journey. Dad finally called. Wandering the world, I knew he was the kind of person who would put himself through anything in order to get stronger. This is the sort of thing that you only hear about in stories. Sanada-san told me that he had gone to see Mitsuru-san directly after his return to this country, but he had immediately dispatched to an had been immediately dispatched to an emergency. He's currently busy with that, so he just said he would tell me more about his trip some other time. I know that being a shadow operative must be tough, but he seems so excited when talking about them, so it's like I get these pent-up feelings inside.
I'm a member too, you know.
Yes, you are. Member, yes, but only as part of a secondary unit that only gets called out in extreme situations.
Oh, he wants to be on the front lines. Let him in! He has done his time at Tsuru!
Being part of a special suppression unit has a cool ring to it that I like. But the official shadow operatives are each given a unique number. For example, Aiga-san is member number 5. We don't have that. We're just auxiliary members.
He wants a number.
I haven't been called to action yet, and I doubt I ever will be after I graduate high school. Oh, until after. After all, I did promise Mitsuru-san that I would try to live out my childhood as much as I could.
I'm just for show too.
No, baby! Stop mistreating my son. Let him in.
Following that promise to try as much as I could, I've been acting like a child on the surface. An average middle school student, studying, helping out with club activities, even taking part in the student council. But I haven't officially joined any clubs, and the reason why is because I asked Mitsuru-san to call me for help if she ever needed me.
He just wants to be a part of it so bad. That's so sad that he lives at the dorm where they all lived and he lives in the memory of them. Like, as someone who literally has just moved back to my hometown and is constantly surrounded by memories of when I was younger and how upsetting it is. He lives in the shadow. And with Koro, who's so much older now. I gave him his little sweatshirt. Oh. And they all moved on, and 2 of them are dead. 2 of the ones he was closest with, because besides Koro, he was closest with Shinji, Akihiko, and Makoto.
I know that no organization under the police would be able to command an underage person, let alone someone in middle school. I'm only a shadow operative for show, and only a child for show. And inside he's 300. He's been through so much. That is a 300-year-old man inside of a child's body. This Ocarina of Time syndrome. If this continues, I won't know when I'll be able to go back to who I really am.
Making my life my own is actually pretty hard. Sometimes I lose sight of what I'm supposed to be doing.
I think back on the words left by the person who saved my life. I thought I'd come to understand them at one point, but as time passed, other emotions began to rear their heads.
It's completely dark now. We should head back home, Koromaru.
The person who's... I wonder if I will be left behind like this. Would things actually be better if I could just forget about everything? But could I live with myself if I had the power to fight, but did nothing with it? I've been thinking a lot about that. I stand up from the bench and look across the dark, quiet temple grounds. I won't reach an answer just by thinking about it. I know that. But at that moment... Oromaru suddenly barks at me. It's been a while since I heard him bark like this. He's been getting more and more mellow these days. What's that sound? Some rhythmic noise is approaching from above. The wind becomes stronger and the trees around the temple begin to rustle. Oh. I look up into the sky and a bright light turns on high above. As my eyes adjust, I see a previously hidden black helicopter in the otherwise pitch black sky. It's like something out of a movie. Is it the military? No, that can't be right. As if to answer my doubts, a searchlight streams down, pinning shadows to the ground. Something's happened. That's my first thought. I don't know why, but for some reason, I sense elation rising up through my body.
Let's go, Koromaru.
Oh! I grip my shadow operative badge tightly, then thrust it back into my pocket as I take a deep breath and run towards the helicopter. Is it Nyx? He's sitting on that bench. I was about to say there's only one bench, by the way, in that shrine. Oh, left behind! That's so sad. He's in that dorm. This makes me want to cry. I love Ken so much. That's so sad. God, I just relate to that so much. And you're the only one that's still there and everyone else has moved on or died. And all you have are the memories of them. Memories of you. Okay, Yukari, let's go.
Here we go! Feathered chain!
Oh my god, she's living her best Featherman life!
Featherman victory! So, you've come to fight me, Featherman!
Huh. Merlion, the evil forces have fallen! Stop here!
How dare you oppose me?
Oh my god.
Get them!
She's a Featherman!
No!
Merlion, prepare for justice!
Don't be so sure!
Everyone, I've had enough of this! Ultimate arrow!
She's so cool! Yukari! That's my Featherman superhero! Yeah! Let's go! Yukari. That's my girl right there.
Thank you very much. Well done. That looked really great.
And all the Justice kids love Featherman. All of them. They're all watching this episode.
Let's take a 10-minute break.
Oh. I still didn't even look at, sorry, chat, when I was talking about Kin. I jumped right into it. I was so sad. He's so happy to be a part of something. Yeah, Kin just wants to be a part of something. Why do all the Justice kids get left behind? Every single one of them. I know when Ketchy's watching this, that's literally what I thought! Yeah. Ketchy's watching it! Kid's watching it! Nanako! Ugh. Why are they all left behind? That's why they look up to Featherman so much, because they're so lonely. And as someone who also grew up a very lonely kid and looking up to superheroes and just wanting to be them and live their lives and be surrounded by their friends and have their friendship powers. This is a really good song. Okay. It's just as kids that love Featherman and the lovers, girlies acting as these direct sources of comfort for them in different ways. Oh, because they're all performers. They're all all the lovers. When will I stop getting assaulted by Persona? I'm so tired. When the director calls us out, the tension in the area dies away. It's been a while since I've had a voicer, oh my god. I make my way to the simple tent used as our break room and take a sip of my drink. My scenes for today are done.
I'm tired. You're on a roll, Featherpink. Huh? Do you think so?
The directors had nothing but good things to say too. Looks like this will have a positive effect on your main job. Speaking of your next shoot.
My main job? My real job's supposed to be studying in college. I wipe the sweat from my brow as my manager excitedly tells me about the schedule for my next gig. I'd always had an interest in fashion, so I started taking modeling jobs as a way to earn some pocket money. It's pretty tough, since I've had to do things like pose in the middle of winter in just a t-shirt. But thankfully, I've been able to get a steady flow of commissions now. Trying to manage both classwork and my job as a model was already hard enough when my manager applied for an audition for a live-action show without my consent, claiming that I should broaden my work horizons. When I mentioned I had practiced archery in high school, it really got their attention. It all made sense to me when I learned that Featherpink's weapon would be a bow and arrow, though. As a result, I ended up as a protector of Earth in a kids' superhero show starting this year. She's actually a Featherman. That's so cool. Come back. Come on. No! I watched the life leave its eyes. Oh. It's insanely busy, but it's fulfilling and fun. And yet...
What's wrong? Something troubling you?
She's doing full-time work and going to college. She's literally an actress. And going to college at the same time.
Oh, not really.
I checked my cell phone, but Mitsuru-senpai still hasn't sent me a response. Oh, her girlfriend! Not getting ghosted by her girlfriend. I have tomorrow off, so I'd emailed her earlier. Okay, it's fine. Asking if she'd like to spend some time with me and go shopping. She's been contacting me less and less often recently, and when she does, it's because of shadows. Oh my god, they need quality time stat. I'm one of the shadow operatives, a group established by Mitsuru-senpai. I understand that she wants us to be able to
have normal lives, and she said that she wouldn't hesitate to ask for my help if she ever needed it, but it still seemed to me that she was taking everything on by herself. That attitude didn't satisfy me, so I forced her to add me to her team. However, unlike Aigis and the other official members, I'm part of a special unit that only gathers in emergencies, trusted with immediately subduing shadows by force. What did she call it? The auxiliary staff? Something like that anyway. It's wonderful that there have been no situations that called for us to be dispatched, and even if something like that did arise, the official shadow operatives are all excellent. There's no need to worry with the likes of Akihiko-senpai and Aigis around, but...
Is it really that hard to just send back a reply? It's Golden Week, for God's sake.
Bro, her girlfriend left her on red. This is heartbreaking. Mitsuru, answer her right now.
What's this? Don't tell me you've got some boyfriend trouble.
Stop! Stop this right now! Bro! She's like, yeah, we could call it that. How are Persona games the gayest games I've ever played, but also the most homophobic? I don't understand. The gayest non-gay games. Well, that's it. Pack it up, y'all. Yukimitsu real. Fucking hell, stop. The gayest straight thing I've ever witnessed. Pack it up, Skittle Squad. We got confirmation. This is really homophobic of you.
No, it's nothing like that.
Not the helicopter. She doesn't even tell her. She just sits the helicopter. We normally talk when we see each other, so I've never doubted my friendship with her. Still, when things remain unsettled, it's unsatisfying. Maybe I have to get on her case about taking everything on all by herself again. Huh? There's some loud noise going on outside.
What? What's this helicopter doing here? Was there a helicopter in this shooting script?
Huh? Bro, you can't just send helicopters after your girlfriend. There's a gnat. As the sound gets closer, the tent's walls and roof begin to undulate with an intense wind. Okay. When I rush outside, I see the crew are all holding up and causing a commotion. Holding up? Am I reading this right? I don't think so. I'm having a time. When I look up, there's a black helicopter descending towards the ground, dangling a rope ladder. The lady in the pilot's seat sees me and gestures towards the ladder. Oh. At that moment, it all becomes clear. I only know of one person who would do this.
I'm glad she came, but she's making too big of a scene.
Like, that's my wife right there. I'm completely astounded by the utter absurdity of the situation. But before I know it, I'm already running towards the ladder. Mitsuru said, I got you. I'll send a car to pick you up. Oh god. Junpei's dreams. Junpei has dreams? Stop! Is he like a pro baseball player? Or is this a dream? Oh, that's gonna be so sad if he's just dreaming this. Mitsuru, when I said get me an Uber, this is not what I meant. True.
Now's the time you've all been waiting for. It's obvious who the game's MVP will be. The man whose Grand Slam won it in the ninth, Junpei Iori. First off, I'd like to congratulate your team on winning.
This is gonna be so sad if this is a dream.
Thank you very much.
What was going through your mind as you entered that batter's box for that last at-bat?
My only thought was how I would lead my team to victory.
Ah, so it's your great focus that led to this result. Still, that was an amazing home run.
All I can say is I got lucky with that hit.
That swing at the critical moment, I got so excited I almost forgot to give the play-by-play.
They better not do him dirty.
I thought it would. I'm very pleased with the result.
I'm scared.
Wow, you're so modest. No wonder they call you the
Oh,
Ace
it's a
Slugger,
dream.
Junpei.
It's a dream.
By the way, is there anyone you'd like to dedicate this victory to?
Well, I'd like to dedicate that Grand Slam to my precious girl who's always supported me through thick and thin. I know that I can be a burden on you. I'm not the greatest, but will you marry me?
Yasso Inaba, end of the line. Yasso Inaba.
Sorry, sir, but this is the end of the line.
I was dreaming.
That was one of the cruelest things I've ever seen. Why would they do this to him? I'm actually in shock. Why would they do? He not only has never achieved his dream or anywhere close to it, but he's also still dreaming of Chidori. Oh my god. Junpei. Oh, he's not doing well. That truck driver. He's still driving trucks, dude. Oh, we're gonna get you out of there, Junpei. We're gonna get you out of there.
Ugh, thanks so much for waking me up right at the best part. I step off the train at an unfamiliar station in the countryside, with a little resentment towards the station worker.
Hang in there, bud. He needs to drive himself to therapy still. I mean, yeah, he does. Man, him and Ken have the worst of it. They're like struggling in the shadow of what was. They like can't move on. Granted, Ken is still very young, so he's kind of forced to be in that shadow to get through school and stuff, but like, oh, Junpei. He probably really misses Makoto too. Oh, fucking hell. Junpei's a really sad character. This is like breaking my heart.
Let's see here. Man, that was a tough name to make out. How am I supposed to pronounce that? Oh, it's written out beneath the kanji.
Oh, it's Yasso Ina, but wait, where is this? Huh. Let's see what the shuttle train schedule is.
Too real. Yeah. The fact that he's so stagnant, it's... Oh. Man. Yeah, and he's already an old man. He's 50.
I check the train schedule and feel myself slipping into despair.
Don't say that.
Seriously? There aren't any more trains leaving the station? That was the final train for the night?
I've really done it now.
Great feeling that I had only a moment ago withers away at once. What the hell, man? Why did this happen? Let's see. I worked a full shift at my job today. Oh, delivering Amazon packages. And the kids had a game after that. He has kids?
He's a dad?
If you get a hit, you'll be a hero. Are you gonna try for a home run?
A hero. Oh my god, wait, he'd be such a good dad. I know he's probably just a coach, but like he would be such a good dad.
It's the afternoon before a long holiday weekend. Normally I'd be busy with my part-time job and top secret missions, but on days off I transform into an excellent coach for a boys' baseball team. This is our first game in a while, so I want to make sure these kids win somehow.
Okay.
The game's coming to an end, and we're one run away from tying up the score. I'm talking with Goro.
Nixie Puff, are you still here? I need you to see this shit. Like the Navi, thank you for the 4 months.
So this is how you win. This is how you become a hero!
He said you become a hero! Dude, they did this on purpose! I refuse to believe this is a coincidence. This is when they were making P5. No. Passed away, I can't do this. Goodbye, my final message. I refuse.
I'm talking with Goro. Our cleanup hitter.
God damn it. Why is my nose running? I can't do this anymore, man.
Who's getting too much of a swelled head over his position to actually focus on the game.
Oh, Goro would! Akechi would! Even if he could get it in a clean hit. He'll never be able to do it like this. Oh my god, this is so Akechi coded, I can't do it. Hold on, I have to blow my nose. Fuck this. Ah! No! I clicked out of it. Junpei was the dad that stepped up! Yeah, he was! Oh my god. Bro. So many of Akechi's issues could have been resolved if he just had Junpei as a dad. I gotta go. What if I died right now? What then? What if I died? What would you do? What then, Atlas? Ball's in your court. Goro Akechi aside. I'm loving the Junpei dad arc. This is great.
Of course I am. You made me the cleanup hitter after all. I'm making this a home run, no matter what.
Watch your mouth, kid, or you'll scare the ball away. Now listen up. Don't try to act cool. Just play like you normally would. The team's counting on you.
Goro stops posting and turns towards the bench. The other kids are cheering Goro on at the top of their lungs.
Goro, keep your eye on the ball.
Like, he looks like he could even be minus the eye color. I don't know. The hair's a little dark too, but the freckles I feel like are very in line.
You can hit it. The pitcher's totally freaked out.
See, a hero doesn't just hit homers all the time. Even if you mess up, there's guys behind you waiting to help. Now loosen up and do your best.
But Akechi would be older at this point too. He'd be Ken's age.
Gotcha!
Goro's face loses the gruff facade he's been wearing, and he begins to focus. There we go. That's how it should be.
Thanks, Junpei.
He's such a good dad.
Hey, you're supposed to call me Coach, a screwball. Make sure you stay loose.
Oh. Finish off by giving a bit of a hard smack on Goro's butt with my bat before sending him off into the batter's box. Junpei, no! I smacked the shit out of him with my bat. He's so jacked. Goro keeps his eye on the ball and lands a direct hit, sending the ball flying out past the outfielders. Outfielders. All right, we're tied. Goro's standing on second base with a huge grin waving to us. Oh. Why? Why? But we ended up losing in the end, and all the kids cried. I cried too, of course. Me finishing Persona 3. Oh well, it happens. At least the kids have grown closer as a team, so that's good enough for me.
That was so close, guys. You almost won. All right, let's start practicing again tomorrow. Now, I want you all to remember this at least. If you all work together, you'll never be beat. Okay, we're done for today.
Bro, I'm loving this Junpei character development. This is so good for him. After the game, I said some final words as their coach. If you all work together, you'll never be beat. And that was that. Man, even I think that's an awesome speech. Oh yeah, thinking back on it now, I'm honestly proud I came up with it. I bet the kids are still carrying that moment around in their heads. It's like they're definitely still thinking about it.
Yeah,
that was so cool.
I'm such an awesome coach. It's really worthwhile volunteering for a kids team even after working the night shift.
Because I'm still just underage, I'm not an official member of Mitsuru Senpai's Shadow Operatives, but I've been playing a very active part in some of their investigations. I get sent out from time to time to check on scenes where low-level shadow readings have been detected. Yeah, the missions are pretty plain, but I'm satisfied with them in my own way. And again, when I do get sent out, most of the time it's nothing at all. But just like I told the kids, it's about putting out a consistent effort every day. That goes for anything. It's not like I get these missions every day, so in the meantime, I spend a lot of my time at part-time jobs. Even though it's kids' baseball, renting fields, and paying for rides to away games get surprisingly oh, he pays for all of their stuff! I gave up on that dream, but I love teaching baseball to kids. It's really fun. Junpei! Remember when I was like, Junpei's about to become the best character for me, especially in Reload? Junpei's stocks are always climbing. Oh man, I didn't expect Arena to just like skyrocket the stocks.
Man, it's like I'm finally starting to enjoy my youth after all this time.
Oh.
Crap, I'm starting to feel sleepy.
Don't say that! And that leads to where I am right now. Not only did I completely miss my stop, but I can't even get back home. I'm in a tight squeeze here.
How did I just fall asleep like that? I can't believe I slept through so many stops either. Seriously.
P3 characters and sleeping, man. When will they stop sleeping? Sup, dude? I decided to leave the station for the time being. There's some basic vending machines outside and nothing else. That's actually kind of impressive. Crap. This is real bad. If something doesn't happen soon, it looks like I'm gonna end up sleeping outside.
What the heck am I gonna do now? I guess I better call somebody and hope.
This music. Ugh. Pull out my phone to call up anyone I can think of so I could get a ride out of here, but surprise, it's not on. I pray that the battery didn't die while I was on the train and hold the power button, and it turns on. No, the battery's in the red. I might not be able to make a single call at this point. Things never turn out well when they're this bad, but suddenly my ringtone echoes out in this empty place.
Oh. Hello?
Finally! Hey, Junpei, what were you doing? I've been calling you this whole time.
Yukari! It's Yucatan! How long has she been trying to call me? Maybe she got dumped by her boyfriend and needs a shoulder to cry on or something? No, Mitsuru! Wait, does she even have a boyfriend? No, because it's Mitsuru! She sounds really pissed for some reason, but she's almost always like this after all. Junpei, you're not helping the Yukari allegations, okay? Settle it down. The most important thing right now is charging this phone.
Oh, hey, Yucatan. Can we not talk about that now? My battery's about to die.
They're lesbians, Junpei. Junpei's an ally, but he's extremely oblivious. Yeah, that's it. That's
what's
the
that
one.
noise in the background? It's super loud.
Simply coded.
Your phone's about to die? What's wrong with you? Mitsuru-senpai,
Yeah, they really
Akihiko,
are.
Fuka, and Igus have gone missing. We're in a helicopter to find them.
They're missing? A helicopter?
We've looked in tons of places for them, but we can't find them. Anyway, where are you right now, Junpei?
Hold on a second. This doesn't make any sense at all. Mitsuru-senpai and the others went missing, and now Yucatan's in a helicopter trying to find them? This is too much information all at once. I turn around to check the name of the station again.
Somewhere called Yasoina something? I fell asleep on the train and missed my stop, and now I'm stuck out in the boonies.
You're at Yaso Inaba Station? Why?
Huh? Why is she so surprised? I don't even know why I'm here. Okay, fine. It's because I slept through my stop.
Yucatan, the battery's going.
Fine, just wait there. We'll come get you. I'm with Kenkun and Koro-chan, and we've got Labrys here too. She's Igus' sister.
Huh? What was that? Lahu? Well, whatever. I'll just find a convenience store and...
Phone died. I consider what I should do now. Then again, I'm worried about Mitsuru-senpai too. I'll just have to buy a cheap charger at a gas station or something and call Yucatan back. Lahu? Lahi? So many of you are Nixie Puff subs, it's beautiful. This may be out in the boonies, but there's got to be a convenience store open around here. I start walking along the road in search of an open store. Just don't talk to any gas station attendants. After walking for some time, I finally see a familiar lighted sign out in the distance.
Nice, just what I wanted. I'm starving too, so maybe I should get myself something to eat.
Finally, with some relief over finding a store, my step grows lighter. That's when the lights ahead suddenly go out.
Don't tell me they're closed. What kind of convenience store isn't open 24/7 these days?
Not Junpei not recognizing the dark hour. No, that's not right. It's not just the convenience store. All the street lights and lights in the houses have all gone out as well. And somehow, the people that I saw inside the store have all vanished too. Even more strange, it didn't get pitch black out. Everything's illuminated in a hazy red light. Is this fog?
What the hell?
There's something familiar about the sight of this town suddenly falling silent. It's not quite right to call it nostalgic, but it's just like that crazy thing that should have stopped 3 years ago. The dark hour. Talk about deja vu. The first time I experienced the dark hour back then, I was in a convenience store. Oh, right! Akihiko-senpai rescued me that time.
Oh, there you are, Junpei!
A voice from behind me makes me turn around, and I see a girl dressed in all pink. Is that Yucatan? What's gotten into her? She's dressed rather odd, but there's no mistaking her voice. Oh my god, it's a shadow. Yucatan stops a short distance away from me and glares. She looks pissed. Is it because I left the station after she told me to wait there? Even then, she seems way too angry.
Hey, Yucatan! I'm making an effort at least, so But hey, Mitsuru-senpai's gone missing? What's going on?
Damn, she's really pissed. Steady, Junpei. Okay. When you're pitching to a real hard case, you need to throw outside the strike zone, just to test the waters. Throw them off their game, see how they react. See how they react, right? Yeah, I'm a genius.
So, you look great, huh? Is that your, feather pink outfit? Are you doing an autograph tour out here? Come meet the Feathermen.
I tried throwing my best curveball, but she still looks just as mad. Oh, crap.
You never shut up, do you? You're nothing but a minor character. A mook, a minion, a loser. Just die and let the world have your body back?
Oh my god. Oh my god. She said, Junpei, you're level 15. Literally me with Junpei all through FES. I think he's finally started to grow on me during the answer, actually. You can't even heal yourself! Oh, man.
Hey, what? Aren't you being crueler than usual?
You told him to die. That's pretty cruel.
It's time for your punishment! Bring on the ring!
There it is. Yucatan suddenly raises one hand and as she delivers that cheesy line. With that, 4 red pillars fall from the sky and stab into the ground around us, forming a fighting ring. I don't know what's going on, but this suddenly feels really dangerous. I place my bag on the ground and then pull out my favorite bat and take a cautious stance. Oh, he's scaring his bat.
You're a quick learner for an idiot. No wonder you're a member of the Shadow Operatives.
Okay, everyone stop being mean to Junpei. He's had a lot of growth, okay? He's not gross towards women anymore. I look around in search of the source of that voice, and I see a television dangling from a telephone pole with a... what is that? A round body, a doofy hat, a cape, and a cane? Is this some local station cartoon mascot that I don't know about? He's saying something about a General Teddy. What is that? His name? And why would a TV be hanging from a pole like that?
Who the hell are you? I don't know what's going on, so you better explain yourself. If this is some prank show, it's not funny.
You really are a yappy idiot. Now let's begin Operation World Destruction.
Stop being mean to him.
The one-on-one P1 climax.
He's having a hard time. Be nice.
P1 climax?
I'm not in the mood to drag this out, so I'll just give a short rundown. The rules are simple. Win and you get to move on. Lose and you're stuck here.
Junpei during all this. He's like, what the fuck?
Huh? You mean I have to fight Yucatan?
It's not like you haven't done it before. Well, I guess he technically fought, but I feel like they were all fighting each other. They would have at least.
You really are a pain in the ass. If you're not gonna do this, then hurry up and die. Here we go! Persona!
Oh my god. Gust of wind blows and I recognize Yucatan's persona before me. Whoa. Not only are we fighting, but we're doing it with our personas? This doesn't make any sense. And I don't even have my evoker with me. But when I look back at Yucatan, she's already got her bow drawn and pointed at me. Oh man, she's completely ready for this.
Whoa, hold on, Featherpink. We can talk this out. I mean, you shouldn't be pointing that at people.
Won't miss! My desperate plea is in vain, and Yucatan shoots an arrow at me with no hesitation. Oh, I thought I saw a gnat. I managed to dodge away just in time. Nice aim! I mean, wait!
Stop moving around, Junpei. Just give up now and let me kill you.
What the hell did I do to deserve this? Looks like I'm just gonna have to run. While avoiding the arrows raining down on me, I start a mad dash towards the train station.
Ow! What the heck?
That's what I said! Only the victor can leave the area. Now hurry up and get this fight started!
Junpei right now? Bro, I did not sign up for this. I reach out to where I hit something and sure enough, there's an invisible wall there! I guess I can't go beyond those red pillars. Everyone drink. Does this mean that I'm seriously in trouble here?
I hope you're prepared. Face me, evildoer. You're no match for Feather Pink. Strike out batter.
The roleplay. Strike out batter? What the hell does that mean? Did I get promoted from a generic bad guy to a villain out of the blue? Well, I guess I'll just have to fight a bit and pray that it's enough to knock Yucatan back to her senses.
Desperate times.
Oh, I'm about to
call
play
for
as
desperate
Junpei.
measures. How dare you, Featherman? I, Lord Junpei, will strike you down.
Let him playing along. True sibling energy. Oh, I love his portrait. Oh, Junpei.
Finally.
Oh, he's sprayed.
Here goes.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Here, time to run. Here goes. Big stop.
What?
Here, persona. Go get him. Go get him. Here, fire. There. Here. Persona. Here goes.
Holy shit, dude. Holy shit.
All right, announcement over. Until next time.
Junpei killed her.
The Mook wins!
She's
keep
dead.
that up and
She's
keep
gone.
winning!
I think you might be a Junpei main. Out of all the characters, it's fucking Junpei. He did a bit of crime too. You could say you upgraded from level 15, I suppose. He's the man. Oh, oh Lord. This is for telling me to die. By the way, love you, bestie. Level 16 Junpei. Wait. I'm not applauding myself. I'm applauding Junpei. Let's go. This is really mean of you. He's having a hard time stream deck. There you go. Not maining the lowest tier character. Is he for real? The lowest tier? Like fighting wise? Why? Also, hand it over to Junpei. Let's go. He's for real the lowest tier. Yes. Why? Because he has a gimmick? Because he's level 15. Oh, he has a mechanic that's really hard to play. Oh. Yeah, who's the top? I was kind of watching some Ultimax for EVO yesterday. You is top tier, that doesn't surprise me. Him and Naruto. Oh yeah, I'm not surprised by Naruto. Yeah, because they have complex mechanics, yeah. I guess, okay. I see. Elizabeth's the lowest tier. You're watching yesterday? Yeah, I caught a Mitsuru Teddy fight. And it was unreal. It was unreal to see because each move was calculated, you know? And I'm not used to seeing this game like that. For me, it's very frantic and very what the fuck am I doing? So that was very eye-opening to see extremely calculated movements. And then I saw an Elizabeth versus, I think it was Mitsuru again. Yeah. I hope she obliterated that bear. She didn't. Teddy won. Yeah. Liz Nation. It was very close though. It's on a whole other level. Oh yeah, it's so entertaining. I used to love watching Smash tournaments like a long time ago. Because I was really into Smash. But that was the only fighting game I ever got into. Fighting games played at the highest level are so fun to watch. Yeah, it was very entertaining. And I've never seen this game like that, so. EVO is so fun to watch. Isn't it still going on? Wasn't today like the last of it? Oh, we're probably gonna go to EVO next year. Oh, that's awesome. I would love to go at some point in my life. I want to go to a lot of really cool cons. I've only ever been to one. I think you would enjoy Street Fighter 6. I was actually watching, oh my god, I'm blinking. Alex Lee! There we go. Oh my god, I was like, what is his name? Alex Lee and, oh, here we go again. Zena Robinson. They did like a co-stream and we're streaming Street Fighter 6. They were playing their respective characters. That was really fun to watch. I caught a little of his stream. But yeah, that was the only time I've seen footage of Street Fighter 6, actually. I haven't looked into it too much. And I think I would like it. I played a bit of Soul Calibur growing up too. So I'm not like a complete stranger, but I'm definitely not like used to them. Hi, Vincent. How you been? Oh, that's how you been. I see.
Hello. I am suffering through pre-PhD math camp, but I hope everyone is doing well.
I do not envy you, but I know this is your specialty. You got this. I believe in you. And I hope it's going well overall. It's good to see you though. I hope that you've been doing good. Thank you for the 27 months. Soul Calibur 2. Is that the one with Link? Because I played Soul Calibur for Link. Yeah, exactly, Yeti. There it is. Yeah. Did you play Soul Calibur? You know me so well. Fucking hell, yeah. I saw Link on the cover and I was like, I'm gonna need that. And then we ended up selling it. Or like I traded it in or something. Back when you could trade games. Anywho, yeah, I would love to try out Street Fighter actually. Maybe we should do that. I'm a Capcom creator after all. Maybe we enter the Street Fighter era. Tekken streams. Make a Dachi. I forgot you can make your own person.
Who are you calling a mook? Wait, Yucatan!
She died. You killed her, bro. The red pillars shatter and Yucatan suddenly starts melting away like a black piece of candy. Licorice? Just then, what looks like golden grains of sand fly up into the air and flow across the sky. That costume guy on the monitors disappeared. Does that mean the invisible walls I ran into are gone now too? Maybe?
What was that just now? It wasn't a dream, right? I slept a ton on the train after all.
I pinch myself and look around. Wait, where does Ken rank? As a fighter in this game? Does anyone know? Is he higher or lower? He's probably lower. I wouldn't be surprised. I pinched. Oh wait, I just read the. Ow! The lights are still out in the city, and there's no one around. Could this really be the Dark Hour? The way that Yucatan disappeared seems familiar too.
Was that a shadow?
Ken is higher. Ken's high. Ah! Let's go! It's my son. People like using Ken a lot. That's my son. I'm so glad he deserves this. He deserves to be special. Oh. He was a riot. Ken.
Yes. My skill level has increased.
His skill level's increased. Oh. People also really hate fighting against Ken. Really? Good. Ken Nation, rise up! That's my son! you go up against Kin, people usually hated it. So you're telling me I should become a Kin main and then we should all play. And I'll just be Kin the whole time. Kin, I really like playing as Yu as well. And I actually really like playing as Yosuke. He's fun, and Junpei's fun so far. I'll never get to the point where I'm maximizing these characters though, so I'll never be that good. Then, was that a fake Yucatan? The convenience store lights went out right around midnight, I think. Past midnight. Reminds me of the dark hour that was our battlefield 3 years ago.
Is this... Did the dark hour come back?
I'm chewing my lipstick coming off, probably. At the stroke of midnight, the world seemingly stops in time, and the world becomes a place where only persona-using people like us can move around. During that time, people disappear and shadows show up instead. Normal people don't even notice that this time exists. At the very least, the situation sure does look a lot like the dark hour.
Wait a sec. How'd I use my persona without an evoker?
Those with potential like us are able to summon personas by resolving ourselves to death. But in order to acquire the trigger for such resolve, we usually use these things called evokers that are shaped like guns. That's the most blatant way I've seen persona summoning for P3. Like that, I've never seen it so directly put. But during that fight, I was able to summon my persona. I forgot. Trismegistus? I can't remember him ever saying. Oh, because I never used Junpei. I was like, didn't I hear him summon? No, I didn't. He was level 15. Just by thinking about it in my head. This feels like it's more dangerous than the dark hour. If that's the case, then could the disappearance of Mitsuru-senpai and the rest be related to this phenomenon?
Is that General Teddy guy behind this?
Used to what?
We better step barefully.
All the character growth you just did, back down. All of it's gone. All wasted. That costume dude told me to keep winning. I don't know anything about this town. Well, just standing around isn't gonna help me do any good, so guess I should head back to the station for now. That's where the real Yucatan told me to wait.
Let's see here. Which way was it?
I'm waiting for him to, like, run into Dojima. I guess Dojima wouldn't be around. Ikuchi tear. Still walking back the way I came, but something's obviously wrong. I mean, I don't think it took me this long to get from the station to the store. And it might just be because of the fog, but the street poles and streets look distorted. A maze that changes every time you look at it. That in itself reminds me of the past. Not Tartarus, bro! Oh. Was that Rise? Was that a girl who needs help? Somebody might be attacked by something similar to that monstrous Yucatan. I mean, that monster that looked like Yucatan. If that really was a shadow, then there's no way I can ignore this. I'm the Shadow Operative's lethal weapon, after all. I look towards where I heard the sound coming from and see a giant shopping center, like one you'd find in the suburbs. Sign says Junis. Oh boy.
Oh, hey, I know that store. Every day's great.
He's so real for that. Just humming along with the words you don't know. Yeah. I don't remember that place from a moment ago, but I'm positive that I heard that girl's scream come from there. She needs me to rescue her.
Hang on, I'm coming! Shadow Operative Junpei Iori is on the scene!
I force open the stuck automatic door with my hands and almost trip over a number of things while I run into the building. You got this, Junpei. You're doing great. It's so weird to see Junpei and Inaba. I'll never get over this crossover, even though we've been playing it for like 50 hours. Oh, that was really long. Okay, now we have Labras. Labras is even longer. Okay. Why?
Where am I?
Where were you? 5 minutes. Goodbye. Change the world. My final message.
I get sweaty.
070707.
Why do they play this song so much? Because it is called Tip of Brown Meow. That's its official title. In the OST. Is that a baby bell? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Egg. It could be that. This is my emotional support, Baby Bell. Baby Bell. Better a Baby Bell than chapstick. This is the same exact texture and color as chapstick. You know, I never have to wear chapstick anymore. Out in Colorado, I had to apply this every second of every day. This is the same one that I ate. I ate a huge chunk out of it. The teeth marks are still kind of there. The other one that I ate got lost in the move with my sunglasses. May he rest in peace. Show and tell. You want to see my teeth marks? Yeah, the first one that I ate, I spit back out, but this one I actually ate and digested. Cucumber mint. The leftovers, yeah. The mono chapstick. This song is so fucking sad, dude. When I drive, I listen to a P3 playlist exclusively, and sometimes the song comes on and I'm like, what if I just drove into that telephone pole? What then? What then, P3? What would you do then? Alright, memories of the city. Lee, no! Not the cat! Your move. Not the crisis. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do that. What if I just wrecked my car? What then, P3? Don't get mono. We need to curate a playlist for you so that does not happen. The cat! Everyone stop staring at me! Okay, anyways. The intrusive thoughts. Yeah. Being really judged right now. No, it's not. It really doesn't have a dark connotation. I don't mean it in that way. But like, you ever get like intrusive thoughts when you're driving? Like, just like how easy it is to just like swerve where you're not supposed to swerve. Not that like you want to act on it, but it's just like, wow, that's wow, you know. Yes, intrusive thoughts. Sometimes I consider driving off the side of the road. Yeah, what then? What if I just drove into that ditch? What then? Never gonna do it. Oh, actually, yeah. It's not like it's not like a... There's not a darker meaning behind it. It's just like, oh, that could happen. Just a little urban romping. There's a lot to unpack there. It's not, ooh, let's do it. It's like, teehee, wouldn't this be fun? My name is Lee. Welcome to Urban Off-Roading. Out here in the Midwest, we're gonna go drive through a cornfield now. We'll see how much corn we can take out. Like, even something like that, it doesn't have to be, like, disastrous. Just, like, driving through a cornfield. You know you're not supposed to, but, like, what if I did? All I have to do is just swerve the car. What then, corn? Your move. I get it a lot driving through wealthy neighborhoods. Stop! What if I just crash my car into their front door? What then, rich people? What then? Your move. They sue you. What then? Oh no! Stop! I clicked off. Oh, fuck. You're driving late at night and can barely see the lane markings. What then? Or when you're driving through a tornado and you're like, what if I just drove into the tornado? What then, tornado? Your move. They're trying to pick up fight with the universe. So anyways, memories of the city. What if I just crashed my car and it turned you off? What then? Then you can't emotionally destroy me. Bring it, Ohio. I can't beat the shit out of you without getting closer, tornado. Oh, makate kuru no ka. Tornado. Alright, let's do this. I gotta get this song out of my ears. Blue skies and azure oceans spread out before my eyes. Jesus Christ, I can't. A gentle breeze brushes my cheek. Oh. As I stand on a blindingly glistening beach, the sun shining from high above. The sound of the waves is calming. No, please keep going.
What am I doing here? Wasn't I going through maintenance at Mitsuru-san's place?
Okay, I got it. I've retweezed my... No! Oh god, the W slipped in there, dude. That was... Hold on. I retrace my memories with a hint of bewilderment. Because I had been severely damaged in the recent battles, I was to undergo full repairs at the laboratory in the Shadow Operatives. I was placed into a protective case. Wabwis. Retrace my memories with a hint of bewilderment. Okay. And Fuka-san explained what was gonna happen. Well, I guess stood nearby. Nearby. Nearby.
Oh, this must be a dream then.
A dream. I vaguely remember the sensation. It's similar to something I've experienced a number of times before. Fuka-san said she would shut down my consciousness doing maintenance. Thus, I shouldn't be able to dream. Is this a random phenomenon occurring during my reboot process? What am I doing? With my hands?
I'm dressed like this again.
I'm wearing the uniform from Yasogami High. My arms are human arms. Since what's in one's heart can be reflected in dreams. This must be one of my desires. Still, I know it's nothing but an illusion. Lapras has seen all 50 states. I think she's seen the entire world at this point.
Your Lapras sounds like a Southern belle. It kinda works.
No, that's the one accent I want to avoid, actually. And do you have a dream? A dream within a dream? I'm recovering. You driven right off into a cornfield, metaphorically, hypothetically. James, thank you for the 8 months. Have you ever driven into a cornfield? Or no?
I get sweaty.
Don't let your dreams be whims.
Boston, ooh woo. Thank you for the gifts, so Thank you for the bits, Kerbin. Thank you for the dweem bits. Oh no, Yuli Fish is breaking out the Yuli speak. That's how you know it's crossed into the territory. I can't even, all I understand is dream in that. Do you have a dream? Okay. Here we go. I understand, and I won't deny it any longer.
I get sweaty.
Lee out here giving Lapras an accent that's a cross between Mike Tyson and Blanche from Streetcar Named Desire.
I don't even know who the second person is, but not Mike Tyson. Oh. That's so specific. Not dragging me through the cornfield right now. I'm trying my best out here, okay? Southern Belle! Why does everyone keep saying Southern Belle? This is not Southern! This is the furthest thing from Southern! This is not... is it really an appearance that I wanted to recall so soon after what happened yesterday? But it seems the me deep within my heart won't let me be that way. Still, as I gaze at the scenery, I eventually stop caring. You're so close. I'm gonna force the Boston. You have to talk like the rats from the Rat movie? How do they talk? That doesn't help you. I take a step toward the pier that juts out from the beach, then turn my attention to my internal GPS. I need you to speak.
Guess there's no use doing something like that in a dream.
Guess there's no use doing something like that in a dream. A dream. I don't need my GPS to know what this place is. It's where I hit a certain wish in my heart sometime long ago.
So beautiful.
Beautiful.
This really is a dream. Maybe I can keep going.
Rats, we're rats. We're the rats. We pray at night, we stalk at night. We're the rats. I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into.
This isn't Boston.
So sue me for being thorough. I want to know that you know what the plan is.
Look, seriously, mate. How many artifacts do we need to steal before you trust me?
That's
with these
British.
jobs?
Well, I just want to make sure you know what's happening. We're gonna get the treasure. We're
The
gonna
giant
get out
rat?
of there, and we also have to. And we must get it. That's the most important thing. So be on your A game. We go now.
I got to drive the car today because it's my birthday.
No, don't let him get in the car. Please don't let
Come
him.
on, it's my birthday.
He's driving. Whatever.
Bloody hell. Oi, more importantly, since when did we have a rat problem?
We don't. Get in. Let's go. Speed it up. Yeah, that's the speed I'm looking for. That's the type of fastness I want. I don't even know where you're going at this point. We've been driving all night.
It's my birthday.
Hey, you're running over a guy right now. Are you fucking serious?
He's dead.
Remind me next time we do this. I'll get my nan to drive.
Excuse me, sir. Yeah, you over there dancing. It's actually $10 to dance in this building. You're gonna have to get me some. I'm gonna die!
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, may I have the attention of the class? My name is Dick Dastardly Richard, and I'm here to take the treasure chest that's in the back room. Go get it, boys. I'll follow you in. And let me tell you something, clerk. If you as so as move a muscle, I'll make sure you stay buried in that ground there. All right, let's go.
He moved all of his muscles. He ran. He ran out the. Why is the?
All right, gimme. Is the treasure in there? Is it in there?
Yep, it's all here.
Oh, yes. Now that's what I like to hear. And now we are invincible.
Not so fast! You stand before Gerard, guardian of the treasure chest of the Mayan temple, and I will make sure to.
There's the giant rat.
Oh, fuck this. I'm off.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh!
Hey,
Not to the lava!
Rats. We pray at night, we stalk at night. We're the rats.
All right, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I like rats. Nothing bad with rats.
I
But
get
let me
sweaty.
tell you something.
I have
Over
been
my
lurking
dead
for
body, are
hours
you
now
getting
due to
this
birthday
treasure?
things I just feel it happen to hear Lee sounding like Mike Tyson and Barry from the Big Bang Theory clip.
Over there, it reminds me of my favorite movie, The Movie. That's your favorite movie too, right?
Yo, my favorite movie is Frozen. I like Elsa and Anna. Okay, now I kill you.
Wow, that's great pick choice for favoriteest movie. I wonder if I have to think that now.
Now I get to be the giant rat. Cool, surprise.
So you're trying to tell me that inside of this building right here, there is a giant rat, among other things, giant pickles. Did he say pickles? Or am I putting that in there by myself? Whatever, Sergeant Pickles is gonna go in here and check it out.
Why did he walk through the
okay.
car?
And give me some
Why are
candy
they walking
corn,
through the
too.
car?
That's a weird request, I know.
Why is
but
he
just
going up into
You
the
guys
sky?
are gonna
Drop it. We're gonna be in big trouble. So quit flexing around. I hear somebody coming. Somebody, put it down. Put it down. Hey, get in.
Oh, kill the rat!
Hello, sir. Welcome to the Rat Cafe. There's no rats here.
This
It's
isn't
just,
how
hamburgers.
I guess this isn't how Labrys talks.
True. Except it isn't. You're a rat, aren't you?
No, why would that happen? That's not us. We're just people.
And I'm gonna be taking you in.
And you wouldn't it be funny if this were real? I'm just kidding. Be careful though. There's apparently a giant rat around. You have a good day, officer. So, you figure anything out in there?
Nice, clean. It's back to the drawing board.
Well, that's great. I don't know how to draw, so you're gonna have to do the drawing.
Oh my god, the cat police.
Sergeant Scritchy Scratch of the Cat Police reporting in. You are now relieved of your duty.
Absolutely, Sergeant. You've got it. Absolutely. We'll be taking off now. Thank you for your continued work.
Thank you. Your duty will not go unnoticed. What's that on you?
What?
Are you wearing a rat on your shoulder?
Why would I be wearing...
What the
fuck?
This isn't how Labrys says.
Problems. The cat police are here. Are you kidding me right now, cat police? Get us the fuck out of here. Drive the car. Get us out. Let's speed it up. We're getting the fuck out of here. Come on, gentlemen. The cat police. Gentlemen and gentlemen. I just gentlemen. Yeah.
Good job, Cat Police. You did it again. You saved the world. And that's what we do as Cat Police. We make the world a better...
Are there aliens? That was it? I deleted that from my brain. I only remembered the cat police. Are you ready to voice Labrys now? There is a part 2. There is a sequel. Correct. I don't think part 2 is gonna help the accent. Literally was in Boston and they literally actually told me to tell you to be the big rat. Okay, I believe you. You always tell me 100% factual things, Kerbex. How did these things happen to you? I haven't seen- I saw that during 2020 and I deleted it from my brain. I don't think part 1 helped with the accent either. Okay, here we go. It's so beautiful! If this is really a dream, maybe I can keep going. God, that's it! I can't do this, dude. Just while I think that, the pier under my feet crumbles and disappears without a sound. Just like that, the azure waters swallow me. Why? Oh! Bro! The sun's light becomes dim, but I feel no anxiety. A mysterious sensation enveloped. She's drowning. Like, why do they do this? They were hinting at reload all along. As if anyone is near me. I'm connected with everyone. Eventually, when the feeling of floating becomes stronger and I lose all sense of up and down, the sea changes into a field of countless lights in the darkness.
Now, where could this be?
Yo, shut up! It's the liberal use of everything tied to Makoto in this game that I can't, they can't just keep throwing the, ah!
It seems I have an odd guest. Oh?
I just watched Rat Movie Part 1. I can't do this. I don't have enough brain cells. How dare the P3 story reference Makoto?
You're that misrepresent. No. Press stand? Ah, yes, Miss President. We met the other day.
Literally, Labrys initiation into official P3 cast. You must visit Makoto Yuki's grave. Congrats! You're a part of P3 now! I run toward this voice and see a familiar woman in a blue dress. Elizabeth. She gave me a word of caution during yesterday's battle, when I had been turning my eyes away from my true self. This is an unexpected reunion with the person who appeared before me, like a storm and left with the same amount of force.
Oh, hi. Thanks a bunch for back then. I didn't get to thank you properly at the time.
You faced yourself and overcame the ordeal through your strength alone. And the feelings of those at the scene certainly helped as well. Still, my assistance was merely the cake under the ice.
Under the ice? I don't know what that means, but this place is beautiful. Where am I?
Beautiful.
This is a world within people's hearts. Since you are here, it's most likely that you are at rest in the real world.
Huh?
Now that you have gained a heart of your own and are nurturing it, I wouldn't be surprised if you were to wander here at times.
That all sounds pretty complicated. What are you doing here, Elizabeth?
P3 ruined space for me. If that's even possible, P3 did it. Go on, tell her, Elizabeth. Tell her. Tell her what you're doing here.
To put it as Frank would, it is a secret. But if there was something I could say about it, I am yearning for an unseen power.
Frank. Frank, help me.
Huh? You want power too? Even though you're insanely strong already?
Yeah.
Oh, all this talk of power has reminded me of something. It seems you have obtained a new power through that battle earlier.
Stress.
I do not mean to be rude, but my adorable personality cannot restrain my infinite curiosity for such things. Would you show it to me?
Huh? Wait. Hey, hold on now. Are you saying you want to fight me right this minute?
Bro, we are not about to fight in the Sea of Souls right now. I know we are not about to fight on top of Makoto Yuki's grave. That's so disrespectful.
My, how could I have forgotten? A boisterous brawl in this place would certainly not be elegant.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
I'm not talking about where we are.
I am.
Worry not. I will prepare a worthy stage at once.
God bless you.
Wait, you'll what? Huh?
She flips open the book with a fluid motion. As she does, a blue circle draws itself into the air and the scenery around us changes.
Here we go.
This place.
This is traumatic for her.
The tranquil ocean-like area changes into a familiar place. This is the announcement room at the school that I had created. Beyond the glass is this red-stained room. In this red-stained room, hang the corpses of my sisters that I destroyed with my own hands. I feel a lump in my throat at the memories. As the memories come back to me, I look down and see that my body has returned to its cold, white, metallic one. This is my true form.
Oh, are you a bit shaken? My apologies, but it seems we're being pressed for time.
Elizabeth, you're traumatizing her! Huh, looks like we need a change of scenery. Literally takes her back to her trauma room. Anyways. Before I can sort out my emotions, the aura I feel from Elizabeth begins to intensify. She's coming!
Without further ado, here I come. Your fate is in the cards.
Oh, 2 of worms! Okay. Alright. Oh no, not the- oh god, oh god. The lighting! The lighting! Hold! There's too much happening. Okay, it's fine.
Final!
Oh god.
Fight!
Oh my.
I'm still in it!
Huh? Oh my.
Watch out! Let go! Now!
Remarkable.
That was close!
My turn. Persona.
Seriously?
Opening my deck.
Thanatos!
Not the grass.
Seriously? Thanatos! Seriously?
My attack. I see. Persona.
Let go!
Oh my.
See, Daisy.
Oh my god.
Kindness. I see.
Watch
Oh
out!
I see. Your fate's in the card. Is something the matter? I'm very sorry. Won't you have some?
I got a cannon!
You're in trouble now! You're in trouble
Well
now!
Oh, she just leans on her book.
Well done! I have indeed witnessed the power you have acquired.
While I was preoccupied with fighting Elizabeth, I remembered something. This is the place where I faced myself and gained something precious and irreplaceable. Yukun and Mitsuru-san and all the others. Imagining their faces causes a mysterious strength to well up from within me.
Have I gotten stronger?
Elizabeth smiles. She calmly returns to the conversation we had been having.
Whether you can accomplish your wish and your heartfelt promise is up to you. If you can't do it, no one else will be able to do it for you.
She's a truther.
But from a different perspective, that means that anything is possible depending on you. Don't you think it could be perceived that way?
If I do it.
That is correct. Though, it would be most important to prioritize overcoming the ordeal that is coming your way.
Huh? What ordeal? Isn't this just a dream?
The ordeal that has made itself known quite close by. I bid you good luck.
Wait, hold on! What's this ordeal you're talking about? What do you mean?
The announcement room begins to fade to white and disappear into the distance, and I hear a siren-like sound. As if in sync with the siren, Elizabeth begins to grow hazy as well.
Wait! You have to tell me more!
More! My own voice is lost in the warning sound that crashes over me like waves. I just need to talk to her. Just a little more. Hello? The moment after everything goes white, the laboratory appears in my vision. An ear-piercing wailing sound fills the air. Yes, this is the real world. Oh my god.
Finally up and running. Seriously, I am terrible with machine.
I look towards the voice and see an unfamiliar man from Lumicus disconnecting the wires leading to the terminals of my body.
So how about it? Can you move?
Shinji!
Who are you?
I'm
Shinji!
Kurosawa, a police detective. Oh, do you know what a police detective is?
Kurosawa, I have no memory of this man, but for some reason I recognize his name. This must be information that was inserted in my knowledge. Oh, knowledge database. Beginning personal scan. Matching iris and voice print. Identified. Detective Kurosawa.
Oh, are you with Mitsuru-san and them?
Why was it so... It was so bad.
Something like that.
As far as I can find in the database, he seems to be a person who can be trusted. He has a long history of private and public interaction with Mitsuru-san and the other shadow operatives.
I'll make this quick. There's an emergency. The car that Mitsuru Kirijo was in has gone missing.
Mitsuru-san? What do you mean?
An emergency? She's missing? Only after hearing this do I pause to re-examine my surroundings. The siren must be in response to these ongoing events. I'm unable to get a grasp on the situation and only become more confused.
We'll talk later. We need to get to the roof.
Not the roof. As he speaks, Detective Kurosawa tosses me a small bundle. Ah, I open it to find the Yasogami High uniform I've been wearing in my dream. Does he want me to wear this? Though I'm still perplexed, I put on the uniform Detective Kurosawa gave me and follow him as he runs into the stairway. Not the stairs. I see that his gun is drawn. As we bound up the stairs, I desperately ask him the questions boiling in my mind.
Kurosawa-san, are Mitsuru-san and the others okay? Who took them?
Go quietly. We've got to hurry here. We were being pursued, too.
We're running. Look at the screen. I'm taken aback for a moment. The shadow operatives may be a part of the National Police Agency, but their existence has been kept hidden in the civilian population. This lab's very existence should be hidden from ordinary people, and yet it's been attacked?
Hey, I could...
Don't. The ones coming after us are human. On top of that, they're from public safety.
Are you all immersed? Immersion. This only confuses me even more. What's going on here? The public safety group are at the very top of the National Police Agency Security Bureau. They should be on our side. Why would they be coming after us? I bite my lip in fear. I thought that I had finally met people who understood me and that I finally had a place where I belong. Yet now that I've awakened, I've been pursued by armed people once more. People who are supposed to be on our side at that. Oh, so hard to read. Painful memories of Yakushima return to my mind. I shake my head, trying to clear it of those thoughts. But it's not that easy. At that moment, Detective Kurosawa speaks up, as if he could see through my emotions.
I know it has to be tough, but bear with it. That's how you live, by fighting.
They are running. His words snap me out of my reverie. That's right. The world isn't always filled with things like this. There are people who understand me and accept me, and they're all staying right by my side. Had I not made my own decision to protect these people?
Thanks, Kurosawa-san. Say, want to take a shortcut to the roof?
With that, I pick up Kurosawa-san and ran ahead. I'm going to do everything I can.
Hey, what are you...
I jump and ignite the boosters on my back, then kick off the wall. It's a bit of a rough move, but I have determined that it's in our best interest to proceed as quickly as possible in this situation.
Here we go!
Why are we shaking? We shoot up the staircase to the next landing, when I kick the wall again to send us flying up the staircase in the opposite direction. I repeat, this is a number of times rocketing up. Oh, wait, I repeat this a number of times rocketing up the extremely long staircase and allowing us to reach the door to the rooftop in less than a minute.
You've got some nerve.
Sorry, but...
It's fine. Looks like I can trust you to get things done.
I'm just picturing Shinji. Detective Kurosawa seems pale, but he stands up and I see the strength of will in his eyes as he speaks to me.
From here on, this is a battle that only you can fight.
When he opens the door slightly, the chilly air from outside rushes in through the gap.
I'm putting their lives in your hands.
Kurosawa-san opens the door fully and the wind whips at us. Oh my god, release me. Free me. Let me out. Oh. Kurosawa gets an anime sequence.
Go on. Go now!
Gotcha! Okay,
he showing to me? There he is. My son, my boy. Oh, shit.
Looks like we managed to get away.
Baby! There he is.
We got out in time. It's nice to meet you, Labras. I'm Yukari Takiba.
Oh, yes.
It's Makoto's exam music. Oh.
I'm Kanemata. Wow, so it's true that you're like Aigus-san. Oh, and this is Koromaru. Huh? A dog?
A dog?
He's not just a pet. Koromaru might not look like it, but he can fight as well.
Can she talk to him? Begin impersonal scans. Everyone on this helicopter seems to be a member of the Shadow Operatives. According to the new data I was given during my repairs, they're all Mitsuru-san's friends since high school. These people are all comrades who have fought alongside Mitsuru-san and each other.
Takeba-san? You're dressed in a kinda interesting way.
She loves Featherman, leave her alone.
Huh? Oh, this? Yeah, I got picked up suddenly from my job and I didn't have any time to change. I bet I'm never gonna hear the end of this. Also, you can just call me Yukari. I hope we get along, Labras.
But to think that organization would come after us now at such an important time. If Kurosawa-san hadn't gotten that tip, we'd be doomed.
My son, look at him on screen! He's right there! He's right there, he's on screen. I'm trying to figure out my lighting, because when it gets dark, I get really, like, kind of red, I think. Pink, red, orange, I don't know. That's pretty good.
Hey, right. What's going on with those guys? Who are they again? Public safety?
He's there and part of it! He's included! I know.
Oh, that's right. You don't know.
The fact that he's wearing the uniform, ugh. Kin-kun politely explains the situation to me. Some people in the public safety department don't think well of the Shadow Operatives. While Mitsuru-san and the others went missing, public safety took advantage of this confusion and attempted to take control of the Shadow Operatives' headquarters. They've been trying to remove Mitsuru-san from her position and showed up at the lab in an attempt to confiscate me for evidence. To move this quickly after she disappeared, though, public safety must have had some way of knowing what's going on with the Shadow Operatives.
They say Mitsuru-san set everything up. She would never. I can't understand it either. All this about honor and adult circumstances is foolish.
My son. I raised him well.
Yeah, but there are some people in public safety who don't agree with that. Or else Kurosawa-san wouldn't have gotten that anonymous tip.
Oh, that reminds me. I wonder if Kurosawa-san's okay.
He's probably dead. No.
Koromaru says that he's alright.
Yukari, you can speak dog now? This is a development.
Huh? Can you understand dogs too, Yukari-san?
Well, no, but I've known Koromaru for a while, and that just seems like what he's saying. I'm sure Kurosawa-san will be just fine.
Koromaru-san's white fur reminds me of something. Snowy, my friend who I met on that southern island. I can tell from Yukari-san's words that all the other people here in this helicopter know each other very well.
So where are we going now anyway? We're gonna go look for Mitsuru-san and them, right?
That's Snowy.
Right. It looks like there was an increased shadow reading someplace called Inaba, and they were headed there. We'll go that way for now.
Inaba.
That's right. This could be a continuation of the events from yesterday. An ordeal. Elizabeth's words from my dream echo in my mind.
Don't look so gloomy. I'm sure Mitsuru-senpai's fine. She's got Akihiko-senpai, Fuka, and even Aigus with her after all.
Yeah, it's not like they'll be crucified. It's okay.
Oh, right. You're Aigus' sister, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right. I was made just before her, though.
You seem so stiff. You don't need to be so polite with us.
I heard that you were an earlier model than Aigus-san, but you don't seem less advanced at all. You seem perfectly normal. Do you fight with that axe you're carrying? Could I touch it?
The two of them are interacting with me quite normally.
Even though they know I'm a machine. Even though they must know what happened in Inaba and about my past. That acceptance makes me happy. Koromaru-san is gazing intently at me too.
Yukari-san, have you been able to make contact with Iori-san?
Random maid. A voice from the cockpit interrupts us. Kikunu-san, Mitsuru-san's maid, is in the pilot's seat. She seems demure, but if she can pilot a helicopter like this, her skills seem to know no limits. But I've been told that Kikunu-san isn't a Persona user. Isn't it dangerous for her to come with us in a situation like this?
I completely forgot. Hold on a sec.
Yukari-san pulls out her cell phone. It seems that they are trying to meet with Junpei Iori, another part-time shadow operative and also a fellow comrade since high school. While Yukari-san is on the phone, I decide to ask Kikunu-san about the doubts I have.
Saikawa-san, you're not a Persona user, are you?
Please call me Kikuno. And no, I only have the potential towards the Dark Hour.
Oh, I didn't know you had that. Even the maids in the Kirijo family are amazing. So that means you can't fight shadows, right? Then ain't it dangerous for you to come along?
If I have the correct information, then the grotesque monsters known as shadows, our enemies, can only be defeated by people who can use personas. In other words, since Kikunu-san is an ordinary human, she can never defeat a shadow, even if she was the most proficient warrior in the world. If she ever encountered a shadow on her own, Kikunu-san would face immediate death. And yet, she smiles warmly as she answers me.
There are more ways to deal with shadows than the direct method. We've never met in person, but I was involved in the operation to rescue you last time. We all do whatever we can to the best of our abilities to fulfill the roles we've been given. That is what it means to fight.
Wow, she's a true professional.
To be honest, I don't understand. True, Kikunu-san is helping us by piloting the helicopter for us. But if that's all it took, then someone could easily program me with the ability to fly the helicopter. She said I could do this, damn! And then there would be no need for Kikunu-san to be exposed to the danger of having us to join this operation.
I see.
Okay. I can't think of any other words to say, and I look away from her. I end up meeting Ken-kun's eyes, and I feel a little awkward.
It's no use, he's not picking up. This is so important. Why now?
Yukari-san puts down her phone and turns to us again. Everyone's attention returns to getting up to speed on the current situation.
Oh well, we'll just have to begin our search on our own.
You know, Kikuno-san, I'm surprised you knew where we were without having to contact us at all.
I traced the GPS signals from your cell phones. We're still partners with the police force, so it's no problem to do that in an emergency.
Okay.
Then again, we've just seen how even that doesn't always help.
You mean about Junpei-san?
It's like he's going out of his way to inconvenience us.
I promise he's not this time, Yukari. Yukari-san sighs with an exasperated expression. As I reflect that this Junpei-san appears to be something of an odd person, Kikunu-san taps her armrest as if remembering something.
Oh dear, I almost forgot. Labra-san, please review these documents until we arrive at our destination. Fuka-san asked me to tell you about this, but under the circumstances, would you please look through the material on your own?
More water. Really want to get water. I don't know when this is gonna end.
As I flip through the documents in the thick file, I notice that certain names appeared again and again. Mitsuru, Akihiko, and the names of everyone here. What is this?
It's a summary of the activities that took place 3 years ago.
3 years ago? You must mean... I see. Whoever's behind what's going on is definitely connected to those events.
3 years ago refers to the incident leading to Mitsuru-san and the rest meeting one another. I haven't had the chance to go over it in detail, but supposedly it's the case that became the impetus for Mitsuru-san to establish the Shadow Operatives.
Okay, I'm gonna get water before we get... just in case this is a reference. Okay. I had to fill up my pitcher. Why is that high-pitched whining? Did it always sound like that? I'm sorry, I left you with this. 3 years ago, refers to the incident. Oh, I read this. And the bonds that they have formed among each other. They were nurtured through the battles that they took part in back then. Such deep connections look radiant to my eyes. Yeah, I'm sorry. I decide that it's important that I learn more about what's happened then. As important as learning more about who or whatever's behind the events going on now. If I just wanted information on it, I could easily just transfer the data directly into my memory. But by actively reading it like this, I'll be able to understand what happened. Her thoughtfulness of treating me the same as a person makes me happy. Kikunu-san glances at me once more and nods slightly as if in approval.
I think it looks good on you. A proper appearance is important when going out on a grand stage.
I can feel it in the back of my head. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get through it. Does she mean the uniform I'm wearing? Oh, I get it. She must have been the one who was preparing the Yasugami uniform that Kurosawa-san gave me. Her son compliments, little embarrassing, but I can't help but smile. I mean, this uniform, to me, it's proof of my connection to Yukun and his friends. Thanks. P4. Kikunu-san reacts with a small smile, then produces some of the other items.
I have acquired evokers and suitable weapons for you.
Evokers? Oh my god, a gun.
Wow, thank you! This would be the best for me.
Him grabbing the gun, giving the child a gun again. Oh, I see. Kin-kun takes a spear from Kikunu-san and sits back with a satisfied expression. The spear is longer than Kin-kun is tall, but he seems confident. Wouldn't such a weapon be too unwieldy for him to handle?
Kikuno-san,
what is this? Kikunu-san hands Yukari-san what appears to be a large pink bow that perfectly matches the suit she's wearing. Upon seeing it, Yukari-san looks baffled.
It's the ultimate arrow!
Of a kin!
It's so pink.
He's such a fan.
I acquired reference material from the publisher and had it made. Don't worry. It's more functional than the prop on your show.
Oh my god, she's so real for that.
I'm pretty sure that makes it the best bow ever created, but...
In actual combat, I thought that using a form factor you're comfortable with would be best.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to have a logical explanation like that.
Kid.
Was my arrangement unnecessary?
Yeah, it was unnecessary. No, it's fine.
She's so embarrassed. No, she's letting you play up the whole bit. Let's go, Yukari. Live your best feather man dreams.
I like it. Can I see it for a moment?
Kid! As Kin-kun reaches toward the bow with interest, I sense the helicopter tilt slightly to the side.
We're circling around. Please hang on to something.
He's starstruck. The helicopter leans more sharply as Kikunu-san speaks. It seems that we need to take on more fuel before we reach it. Oh my god, are we ever leaving this helicopter? Reflect on Elizabeth's words as I look down at the view spreading out below us. It reminds me of that mysterious sea-like place. Stop! Don't play this song! The air in the helicopter is heavy. Upon reaching the last known location of Mitsuru-san and the others, we immediately see that the guardrail's broken, as if a car had smashed through it. We looked down through the cliff and discovered a black vehicle below, and mistakenly Mitsuru-san's limousine. There was no skid marks on the road that indicated braking. The car's body was seriously damaged. It appeared that it had been going at a very high rate of speed when it hit the barrier. Everyone paled in an instant. We were all at a loss for words, but the driver was the only person in the vehicle, and though he was injured, there were no traces of blood from anyone other than him in the car. We wondered for a moment if the others had been able to leave the vehicle on their own, but if they had, then they would have tried to contact us. It also seemed odd that they left a unconscious and injured man behind. Furthermore, there were no footprints around the vehicle. Oh, we did another search for the GPS signal, but there were no signs of their whereabouts. That's left us with only one conclusion.
To think about it. But does this mean that they've been captured?
They're crucified, kid.
Let us be optimistic and assume that they still do have a chance.
No. I carried the injured driver from the bottom of the cliff back up to the road. Kikunu-san requested a vehicle to transport him to the hospital in the Kirijo family's care. Kikunu-san made this decision since we wouldn't have to be able to explain what happened to a normal ambulance. Also, it's possible that the people of the public safety would take him away if we reported this to the authorities. Kikunu-san asked the personnel who arrived at the transport to try to ask the driver about what happened when he regains consciousness. That will most likely be difficult, however. If this is so similar to what happened last time, the driver would have no memories of the events, much like the people who captured me and transported me to Inaba last time. However, there's no guarantee that the same had happened to the limousine driver. Not long after, we were back in the helicopter, which takes us to where we are now. To be honest, everyone's at a loss about how bad the situation is. King-kun tries to change the topic in an attempt to divert from our worries.
It's amazing that you know how to pilot a helicopter, Kikuno-san. I
So
heard that
true.
it's hard to hover in the mountains. Did you train for that?
Only a couple of years
He's so
ago.
good.
But I have taken part in an assault operation involving a helicopter.
What the hell?
You were in an assault with a helicopter? Where?
She's living her best James Bond life.
Just a high school dormitory.
What?
Huh? Oh yeah, I remember that.
Huh? I don't remember this in P3.
I decided to learn how to pilot in the event that if someone attempted the same move, I would be able to respond properly.
Are we supposed to remember this? My understanding has been renewed. It seemed that being a maid is a very serious and very difficult occupation.
Oh, damn. Well, I finally got in touch with Junpei. I don't know why, but he's already at Yaso Inaba's station, so I told him to stay there. In any case, we should head to Inaba too.
Drama reference.
We might find some kind of clue there.
Wow, drama do be canon. I need to listen to that. Mitsuru-san's group had gone missing before sunset, and it's almost midnight now.
Whoever did this must be the same person who kidnapped Labra-san. It's unthinkable anyone else would be able to do that. The question is what he intends to accomplish by kidnapping them.
Kin-kun flips through the reports on the events of the case up until now, seemingly lost in thought. What is to be gained by kidnapping Mitsuru-san this time? At that moment, heavy static flickers across the video displays within the helicopter. Are we ever gonna... Oh my god.
The strong win, while the weak disappear. Tonight, we will witness the hottest battles in all history. The goddess of victory is waiting to descend upon
Oh my god, it's
ring.
the shot, it's the card. It's the tarot card thing.
Are you ready?
Time to let loose an all-out war!
The contestants in the previous P1 Grand Prix have returned
This is so
for
sick.
another tournament, right on the heels of the last one. These warriors will create another legend here at the world-shattering P1 Ring. These are battles of honor, battles of will. Sparks will fly. Some fight for pride, some fight for glory. Will this be decided by pure muscle, or will a battle of wits determine the outcome?
Eggies!
Things are heating up! Tonight, who will win the title of champion? Who will be crowned with the winner's wreath? Whose tale of glory will resound for generations? All that remains are the dreams of the warriors. As the Grand Prix plunges into its final chapter, the P1 climax is...
Barely getting started!
Oh, that's ominous. Well, you're in a helicopter.
What was that just now? Weren't those the Persona users in Inaba? It showed Mitsuru-senpai and the others, too.
This helicopter should be going down.
I read the case records. If I recall correctly, was that the midnight channel that was being broadcast in Inaba? I was on it too, but it wasn't like that last time.
All of us in the helicopter are utterly confused. Who would broadcast something like that, and why? The P1 climax. It's obviously a continuation of the fighting tournament. Suddenly, the monitor switches to another feed.
Yoo-hoo! Have you been well, Lobby-chan?
General Teddy? But I thought I already...
General Teddy in the recent P1 Grand Prix. The one calling itself General Teddy turned out to be my own shadow, but I accepted my shadow and gained the power to use a persona. But if he's on the screen again, then General Teddy ignores my confusion and continues.
There's no way I'd go away.
He can hear us? Isn't he that weird Persona user named Teddy?
No, he must be the General Teddy who hosted the fighting tournament last time. The record said he'd been eliminated, though.
He should have been.
General Teddy, where did you take Mitsuru-san and the others? You don't give us a good answer, you're gonna pay!
Kin.
It's past your bedtime, Cubby. If you're gonna keep giving me lip, I'm not going to explain anything.
Explain?
That's right. I mean, the three of you are very
Not the
important
disrespect
guest
to my
stars in
son.
the P1 climax, after all. So you'll participate, of course, right?
What? What are you after?
If you value the lives of the hostages, you yapping pup, you don't have any choice but to participate.
Huh?
And best of all, if you don't, I'll make myself clear so that no one will, in fact, take. Alrighty then.
I want to get through. Oh my god, release me. Jesus Christ. Literally, Jesus Christ. Oh. Well. There they are. It'd be like that sometimes. When you're a P3 cast member. Not the T-pose Mickey, god damn it.
Was that Mitsuru Senpai?
She's like, was that only Mitsuru Senpai, my beloved?
Sonata-san,
Oh.
Ida-san, and Fuka-san too.
You noticed Sasaki Hiko first, his dad. He's like, father.
Oh, and
That's my father who didn't come home for 3 years.
no-fly zone. We don't as a little incentive.
No. No. Stop talking. Please go down already. Just crash. With that last command from General Teddy, the monitor turns off. After a moment of silence, Kikuno-san shouts from the cockpit.
No. There really is a missile coming our way.
Oh my
Evasive
God.
maneuvers. Brace yourselves. A missile? Ah!
As soon as Kikuno-san shouts, the helicopter makes a sharp turn and we're all thrown to the side. There's a deafening roar and the helicopter shades madly but recovers.
Are we hit? It barely missed, but there's a good chance that it will still detonate.
What? Who shot a missile?
Exploded!
What?
Wait, it's a firework?
In the moments after the explosion, General Teddy's face was drawn in the night sky with colorful sparks. It even managed to capture his image, taunting us with his tongue sticking out.
He obviously missed on purpose. It was most likely fired from the direction of Inaba.
This is Chie's voice actor.
That is not funny at all! Is he trying to start a war or something?
Yes.
Wait, what is that?
A hideous creature.
There's something in the distance. It's huge!
Yukari-san points towards the shape of a gigantic building stretching towards— oh, not Tartarus. Something red is writhing around the bizarre structure, trying to envelop the town below it. It's red
I'll
fog?
zoom in.
Kikuno-san adjusts the monitor that had been displaying General Teddy's laughing face to show us the enormous structure up ahead. I notice Yukari-san and Kenku both tits up and they both catch sight of it.
This is just like
Tartarus.
Searching data for Tartarus, results found. A labyrinth that only appears during the dark hour and a breeding ground for shadows? It was also the place where a powerful being was going to descend upon the world to bring about destruction. The documents in my hand have a page dedicated to it as well. What I read there confounds me. 3 years ago, when Mitsuru-san and her companions were in high school, something happened there. All I can gather is that they fought desperately in a tower called Tartarus, and that resembles the one outside. As the red fog grows thicker, the building that Kinkun and Yukari-san referred to as Tartarus begins to disappear from our view.
I'm sorry to do this, but I have to withdraw before we're shot down.
But we've come so far!
If they fire another one at us, I won't be able to dodge again. Even if it's only a
Is it
firework,
Nyx?
a direct hit can still bring us down.
Hold on, Kikuno-san. Can you drop low enough somewhere so we can get out?
There's no way. If we land, we'll be sitting ducks.
No, once we're out, you get out of here. You don't need to land.
What are you saying?
Please, do it! Don't worry. Remember, General Teddy asked us to come on foot. We'll manage somehow.
Understood. I'm looking for a landing site. There appears to be a large shopping center nearby.
While dodging explosions from missiles flying mercilessly towards us, oh my god! The helicopter nosedives, plunging us toward the ground as we move closer to Inaba. Kikuno, what the hell?
Labra-san,
The
please
fighter
take this.
pilot
It may be of
experience.
use. It contains the data that was taken from the Ergonomics Research Laboratory's top secret files. The creator's name is Shuji Ikutsuki.
It's the sex tapes. It's all the sex tapes on one SD card. Shuji Ikutsuki. That name was also in the documents that Kikuno-san had given me. He betrayed Mitsuru-san at the last moment 3 years ago and revealed himself as an enemy. Ever since the death of Koetsu Kirijo, the patriarch of the Kirijo family 2 generations ago, this man took the lead in all the terrible events relating to the shadows. That is how dangerous this man is. But the documents also say that Ikutsuki took his own life.
The file name was Project Puppet Master. I'm not entirely sure if that's a code or a description of the project.
Puppet Master? Could that be something to do with me and Aigis?
I was only able to decrypt a portion of it, but it seems to be data on an experiment involving a plume of dust.
An experiment with a plume of dust. So, why are you giving this to me?
It may assist you in determining the enemy's identity. Actually, I found traces of an unauthorized attempt to access this file from outside of the Ergo Research Network. I investigated this and found that the requests made to break in originated from this vicinity, likely from within Inaba itself.
Huh? So someone in Inaba knew about that research before all this started and was looking for it?
Kikuno-san nods silently. Of all the files on the quarantine server to go after, this one was specifically targeted. The hacker must be at least known of it. Cyber attack wasn't done by someone. An attacker broke into the server, which was looking around.
The firewall prevented the intruder from accessing the file, but the
this
attempted
section
hacker
is
didn't even try to
years
cover their
long.
tracks.
What? Who would do?
The hacker didn't even attempt to cover their access to the server. Could that mean that they wanted something to know about the existence of the file even if they failed to access it? That doesn't make much sense, putting aside whatever doubts we have. Kikuno-san continues on.
It was only in fragments, but the name Sho Minazuki appears many times in those files.
Who is he?
Sho Minazuki. I don't know that name. Could that person be the culprit? At the very least, there's no mistake that this person is deeply related
I'll
to the
contact
case.
you once we crack the encryption, but in case it becomes difficult to transfer the data to you, I'll give you a copy.
Then I'll download that data into myself and take a look at the parts that you've managed to decrypt.
That would be for the best.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Kikuno-san hands me a memory card to insert it into my memory slot and save the data onto my internal memory. Please, can we get rid of this noise? Just as Kikuno-san says, most of his experiment records, one file remains that cannot be read. Project Puppet Master, what's in the file?
We'll be over at Junes Shopping Center in a moment.
It never
Everyone,
ends!
prepare to disembark.
Hold on, over there. Isn't there someone on the rooftop?
We all peer to the distance. Beyond the haze of the red fog, Inaba's largest shopping center might reveal Judas Yukun. Yukun, it's you. For a moment, I think of someone I know well, but the height and physique and the shape of the root doesn't resemble anyone I know. Cancun raises a pair of binoculars and attempts to make out the figure's face. What the fuck?
That's impossible.
Bro, what? Gosh damn it. This is not what I was expecting. Why is it rainbow? Why is he is not an ally. He is extremely homophobic. Don't give him this rainbow.
What's wrong?
It's Ikutsuki.
Not him standing. I did not hey handsome daddy. Chat. Why is he here, dude?
No way.
Shuji Ikutsuki. That name leaves me at a loss for words. Perhaps he is mistaken. I open the side door of the helicopter and a strong gust of wind blows in. I ignore the wind and lean out to get a better look at the person on the roof. Blows up. Oh my god. The helicopter is suddenly attacked from an unexpected direction and the vehicle sways alarmingly. That wasn't another missile. When I look again, I see another shape standing near the figure on the rooftop. I knew it.
We're under attack by a persona.
We're under fucking attack. That doesn't make sense. According to the record, Shuji Ikutsuki was never able to use a persona. Is that man on the roof truly this Ikutsuki person?
The enemy's preparing for another attack. Incoming!
Before I can raise an objection, Yukari-san fixes her eyes on the enemy and draws her evoker. As expected from someone who has been in actual combat for a whole year, she is quick to act.
Little persona!
the helicopter down. I don't care. Yukari-san's finger flexes around the trigger of her evoker, but in the instant before she pulls it... Huh? Yukari-san's persona appears, creating a whirlwind around the helicopter that repels the attacker.
I didn't even use my evoker yet.
Seeing Yukari-san so bewildered sends a chill down my spine. Being able to summon a persona without a necessary tool and aid to summoning Mitsuru-san What the fuck? Oh! General Teddy's words come back to me. Oh.
Oh, but it will.
Don't tell me the fog that's enveloping this town is the same fog on the other side of the TV.
This is what?
A new voice suddenly reaches my ears. Who was that? Oh, God. I look around in bewilderment. Did anyone actually talk? Am I hearing things? Ken-kun shouts, snaps me out of my thoughts.
Yukari-san, he's winding up for another one. We're getting off, Koromaru.
Baby. Yukari-san still looks confused, but Ken-kun notices something and unbuckles his seatbelt with his spear at the ready. By this time, the helicopter is descending close to the roof of the Junas that people and dogs can easily jump down. Oh my God, get him. Go. Go. Oh! Koromaru-san growls and another persona appears. At the same time, Ken-kun leaps out of the cabin, stabbing at the enemy persona closing in on us. Oh my God, Ken. Koromaru-san's persona and Ken-kun's spear both hit the attacking enemy at the same time, and Ken-kun drops to the roof unharmed. They killed Ikuchi.
It seems you're always taking on the responsibility of saving others, Yukari-san.
Seriously, it's like, again, really? But I'll take this one. After all, I save the world on a weekly basis.
Watch out, Featherman coming through. Koromaru-san and Yukari-san drop out of the helicopter and nimbly land on the roof. Amazing! Their combat abilities are equal to those of weapons like me or Igus. Even though they are secondary members of the Shadow Operatives, they only used it. Yep, they're great. I quickly ready my ass. Let's go. Ready your ass.
Everyone.
Yeah. Okay, bye. Jesus fuck. Go away. Go away. Go! We were there for like an hour. An hour. My entire brain was tortured. Oh my God. That was the worst thing I've ever had to experience in my life, and it lasted so long. My ears are ringing same. That's unreal. Whose decision was that to one, include the sound and then keep it on for an hour? Why did Atlas do that? Why do they hate us? Oh my God, yeah, my ears are ringing. I feel like dizzy. There were like 80 leave the helicopter teases too. I know, and it would fade out and then come right back. They said, oh, they're gonna love this. This is gonna be the best sensory. For developers that have the best music in gaming, I am shocked at that sound quality. Okay. I'm exhausted. When I look back up to the red sky after landing, I see the helicopter. I mean, I've lost the accent. It's not there. Gaining an altitude while maintaining its balance. Thanks to Kikunu-san's desperate resolve and her piloting skills. Yeah, what the hell? We managed to safely reach Inaba. I checked my surroundings once more while praying for Kikunu-san's safety. This is the Inaba branch of Junas, the department store chain. We're at the food court on the rooftop. Normally there would be people here, but given the current situation, it's obviously deserted.
Where did he go?
Ken-kun readies his spear and tries to peer into the fog, making visibility such a problem. Look around, ready for battle as well. Whoever attacked us should be nearby.
Hey, Ken-kun, did you really see Ikutsuki here a moment ago?
Yeah, didn't you kill him?
Yes. I didn't see him clearly, but there's no way I could have mistaken him.
That's impossible. I mean, Shuji Ikutsuki is...
A father. That's right. Shuji Ikutsuki died 3 years ago. And we were just attacked by a persona. According to the records from that time, Ikutsuki had no persona.
At the very least, it looks like he's not nearby. We can't let our guard down yet, though.
She's right. I scanned the area and read no one else here besides the 4 of us. I say as much and we lower our weapons in order to discuss our strategy.
Koromaru and I are going to continue looking for him.
Why do we play
that
this
really
music?
was Ikutsuki. There's no doubt that he's involved in this case.
That's true. Can you and Koro-chan go after that guy from earlier?
But that person seemed to be using a persona. Won't it be dangerous for you two going off on your own?
You're talking to Ken Amada, Kenrique even, who has lived 300 lifetimes. He is the crit god. The 2 humans look surprised for a moment and trade glances. Did I say something odd? Yeah, do you know who you're talking to?
Don't you worry about me and Koromaru. Even if we run into something we can't defeat, we'll find a way out of it.
That's my son. That's my son.
And honestly, it's faster for us to split up. I am a bit worried, but I'm gonna believe in you guys.
She doesn't know. Kenrique. Who said his full name? Jesus Sanchez Amada Sanada Aragaki. Ken, I would simply handle it, Amada. True. They have absolute faith in each other after having fought together for so long. It's not that they don't have concerns about one another, but they truly believe that they will accomplish their goals on their own. I wonder, will these people ever feel the same way about me? After all this time, I realize how the time shared between Yukari-san and Ken-kun separates me from my companions.
So I'll head to the station and get Junpei. It didn't seem like he'd figured out the situation yet.
That's okay, you'll all take down a god together and then you'll be bonded for life.
Huh? Weren't you talking to him on the phone earlier?
I was, but that idiot's phone ran out of batteries or something while we were still talking. But even if I can't rely on him to keep his phone charged, he's still good in a fight. So I have to meet up with him.
Bro, I feel like she does not like Junpei.
I see. He seems like kind of a goofball.
Right? He's always been so useless. Huh?
Oh my god.
Did I say something funny?
Nah, not really. It just sounded like you were actually kind of fond of him.
Oh, I guess so.
She's like, wow, actually, maybe I do like him. These people trust each other and they're always thinking of one another. When one of them faces danger, the others always rush to help them. A term comes to mind, ideal companions. I wonder how Yukun and his friends are doing. I have the feeling that his group and Mitsuru-san's group are going through similar problems after all.
What about you, Labras? What'll you do?
I mean, I guess, see my bro for life.
Huh? I hope Mitsuru-san and the others are okay. Could you please go right to that tower? We'll head over there too as soon as we can.
Yukari-san and Ken-kun look to me. It doesn't matter to them that I haven't known them for very long. They see me as a companion and trust me.
It's decided then. Labras, you head to that tower. Oh, also, something felt off when I summoned my persona earlier. You might want to be careful.
You felt it too? It was like, well, it felt like the evoker wasn't working, didn't it?
Yeah, it might be that we can summon our personas without our evokers.
In any case, we should get moving. If what General Teddy said is true, we don't have much time to spare.
Got it. If anything happens, let's meet at the bottom of the tower. Be careful, both of you.
Oh, Koro. Yukari-san and I leave Ken-kun on the roof and head for the stairs. She and I split up not long after, all of us firmly believing that we'll see each other safely once more.
Wait for us, Mitsuru-san.
I run at my full speed and turn my eyes toward the looming tower. I will rescue her. Yeah, General Teddy, I know. Honestly, hearing any of the P3 characters talk about Teddy is weird. That was... Oh my god. Hello, Margaret? Margaret that guy from Portable? I actually don't know his name. I guess I'm about to find out. That guy! Oh, I'm actually so excited to meet him. I've only heard the legends. Wait. How come he's referenced, but FEMC isn't? Whoa! Whoa! The guy! Wait, why would he be here if FEMC... Doesn't that canonize FEMC? This is blowing my mind, kind of. What? Okay, I was gonna stop stream there, but I gotta know. Oh my god, it's the elevator!
There appears to be quite a commotion.
Margaret, why are you in the elevator? Oh my god, the elevator. Holy shit. They can go into each other's velvet rooms. So like Lavinza could like go into... Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Elevators, they go up. They...
Sister, I've been wondering since yesterday, but what is going on in the outside world?
That's a man. That's a man. You're a man on my screen. Oh my god. That's a man.
I believe you could say that those kids' ordeal is still continuing.
An ordeal, you say?
Oh, Theodore. Oh, that does sound familiar, actually.
Yes. In other words, mankind's potential is being tested.
Bro, you want to talk about your Velvet Room guest? You want to talk about her?
Potential?
Why are you here and she's not? I mean, I guess she would have died, but like...
Sister, where might Elizabeth be right now? Abandoning the duties given to us by our master and going out into the outside world is normally forbidden to us.
Elizabeth does what she wants.
Why did Elizabeth go through all that just to head out into the outside world?
She said, fuck the system. Margaret's so tired.
I'm sorry. It was presumptuous of me to ask.
Oh, but Margaret knows.
I suddenly feel thirsty. Do you feel like drinking a cola?
A cola, you say?
My, don't tell me that you don't know what that is.
Of course I do. Elizabeth told me about it.
What is happening?
An ebon monster compressed into a metal cylinder, waiting for the moment its prison is released to spring into the eyes of the unwary spewing foam.
Oh, he's also a creature. Okay. I see.
Quite. Well then, I task you with the acquisition of about 100 of these colas.
Margaret?
You want me to do this? But cola only exists in the outside world.
Margaret, why did you do this to him? Please, he's extremely perplexed as it is.
I merely ask for the cola. How and where you perform your task is at your discretion.
Margaret said get lost.
Even if it takes you into the outside world.
Margaret, this is really mean.
Sister.
Yes, what is it?
While I'm out, may I go see what's going on outside?
Not him asking her permission.
That would be none of my business. All I asked you to do is go on an errand for me. Shouldn't you hurry? Our master will be returning soon.
He will?
Yes, I'll go at once.
Okay. Bye, Theodore.
I guess it can't be helped that he's drawn to the outside world right now.
What is happening? Why is he here?
This current aberrance in the outside world is centered on that red-haired guest.
Bro, wait! Is this a FEMC reference? Wait! Oh no, they're talking about. Oh my god, no, they're not. It's the fucking. She also has red hair! Why did they say that? They did that on purpose. They did that on purpose. Cause like, why would they bring in Theodore? Why would they do that to me specifically? That's so mean. They don't even like, they're probably never gonna talk about her, cause why would they? But they bring in Theodore.
And Persona users have gathered to it, as if caught up in that fate. Even my heart races just thinking about it. It's troublesome having siblings so brimming with curiosity.
Yeah. Between Elizabeth and Theodore, they truly are. They are the gremlins. They are the creatures. And Margaret just babysits them all. Lavenza also babysits. She helps out the babysitting. Oh my god, that was so wild. That was so short. Lavenza's asleep. Yeah, she's really sleepy. Kid. Oh, more Junpei too. Oh man. This opens up a lot. Oh. Oh. %. P3 is long. This is long. I also talked a lot today, so it really cut into the time. I feel like the colors of my webcam are really weird. Maybe I'm just like overanalyzing. 2-2. Stop! Stop. The writing is so different between P3 and P4, even within this game. Yeah. Yeah, the entire like vibes are always so different between them. I know what we're doing this week. Yep. Yep. This is we're still in it. So we also have episode Adachi. Yeah. It'll definitely take this week. Maybe even into next week a bit. Zelda! We'll get to Zelda, I promise. The chill Zelda streams before we do P3 dancing! I gotta finish Zelda first though, and then P3 dancing. And then... that should take me up until my trip. Trying to plan out my schedule here. Okay, so this week, Arena into next week. It gives me like 2.5 weeks to finish Zelda. Oh yeah, we'll have plenty of time, and then we still have time for dancing. Yeah. Yep. And then... and I'm leaving for my trip. And I probably want to take a full week off of stream, but it will definitely cut into a normal stream week. But I'd like to line it up so that when I come back from the trip, we can start something brand new. So at that point, when I come back... I could probably start 13 Sentinels. Oh wait, no, Castlevania! We gotta... no, sorry! Castlevania. I forgot we were gonna do that because the new season comes out the 28th. And I'm gonna play through the Richter Belmont games to get everyone up to speed. If you're watching the new season. Oh god. I'm so excited. I love Castlevania so much. Okay. And then we're gonna do Text-ish on release. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so that'll take us to the end of September. Oh, and then by then we're in October. We can start RE4. Oh man. Okay. October is RE4. I can maybe squeeze in 13 Sentinels somewhere. We'll see how it goes. Because I know it's not that long, but I do need probably a few weeks for it. Yeah, Castlevania's super short. Yeah. So I'm only allotting a couple weeks for that. Okay, RE4 at the beginning of October. And then I would like to do like some scary games. I was thinking of like, I don't know. It depends on what you all want to do. Because I normally stay away from scary games just because we're always caught up in like a big RPG. But October I want to take time to do some stuff. Yeah, maybe Fatal Frame is what I was thinking. But again, it depends on what you all would want to see. Because I don't really mind either way. Amori, oh my god. Amori's on the backlog. Amori's... How long is that? Not 14. Amori is kinda... It's got horror vibes, but it's not like... a scary game. Nick! Please. Amori in 2 or 3 long streams. Oh, wow. It's like, am I ready for Amori? I don't know. That game scares me. Not because it has horror elements, but because of the emotional ones. Yeah, I don't know. October will be kind of a wild card. We'll just play it by ear and see what y'all want to do. But definitely RE4 to kick it off. And then, yeah, 13 Sentinels at some point in between September, October, probably. And then, at that point, we're in November. And then, perhaps Final Fantasy 16. Leon found alive in Miami, even. He's just been partying, just having the best time while he waits for us. Good for him. 30 hours? Okay. Yakuza wasn't planned until December anyways. Yakuza is up in the air between P3P. So I'm kind of waiting to know when the release date is for Reload. Hopefully we do get that at some point this year before December. Because if it's coming out really early next year, then I will do Yakuza. But if it's coming out later in the year, especially if it gets delayed or something, then I definitely want to do P3P in December. So that's kind of the plan. That backlog, intense. It's just well planned out is all. We got quite the lineup, and I need to like figure out what goes where. Yakuza fans just waiting. Hey, y'all are getting your fill between... Well, geez, both AJ and Hannah. They've been doing lots of Yakuza. If anyone watches Enigma, he's been doing Yakuza 0. There's been a lot of Yakuza around, I've noticed. I look so pink! Hold on. Let's see what this... I don't know why it's doing this. We're gaming. Yeah, we are. We're doing... There's lots of things. Hold on. Hello? Oh, is it this? It is. That makes me less pink. Okay. Well, anyways. Ready to fight Nyx again? Okay, but P3P is gonna be a lot easier, so there's that. But yeah, that pretty much sums up what we're doing. Did I forget anything? I don't think so. But I'm very excited for P3 dancing. FF16, I played for 7 hours yesterday. Oh boy. Oh boy. Does it get the Kerbeck seal of approval so far? Tacticia? Yeah, Books was asking about Tacticia. I don't know when we'll get to it. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. $16 is so good. Yeah, I'm excited. I've been putting it off because I gotta go buy a PS5, and we also had this huge backlog anyways. So, it's just, you know, a matter of me knocking out some of the stuff. Because I didn't expect to get a PS5 until the spontaneous fundraising stream, like 2 months ago now. Oh my god, that was the same day that we got the Persona 3 Reload announcement. That's how long ago it was. A delay in Tacticia. Yeah. True. Man, I'm exhausted. That scene took it out of me with the helicopter. My brain is still like vibrating. The way you take your time with games? I feel like, if anything, I spend too long taking my time. I really stretch it out. Like, each Persona game takes me like 6 months. But a lot of that's the nature of streaming too. Don't be so hard on yourself. I definitely played things a lot faster when I gamed on my own. But yeah, stream kind of causes it to stretch out because I'll stop and talk a lot. My ears are still ringing. I know. I need to like go sit in a dark room. Streamer tax. Yeah. It's real. I'm gonna co-stream Gamescom. Mukul, you always know the events. You're always like the first person to hear about events from. I didn't realize that was this month. What day is it? Oh, okay, that's at the end. Maybe. Oh, that's where they have the demo. Oh my god, but it's like in Germany or something, right? Yeah, it's in Germany! How sick would that be? I would love to go to a gaming event one day. Do something like that. That's a dream. Yeah, I'll stream that. Yeah. Forgot about Gamescom. Yeah. I did too. I heard about it because I heard about they were having a demo there for Tacticia as well. Yeah, one in 1 ear and out the other, basically. Shipping myself to Germany. Me, who's never left the country. All right, time to go to Germany. Do you pronounce it cologne? Like how you would pronounce like body spray? Is it the same? God of War. I don't know if I'll ever get to God of War, to be honest. It's not one of those games that appeals to me. It's so cinematic. That's why. That's where the word comes from? Okay, so by that line of thinking, then everyone in Cologne smells really good, yeah? Cologne? Cologne. Colony. Okay. Thanks, Nick Nibble. The cat! Don't hit me with the cat. Oh my god, yeah. If they release that demo, it's over. I'm right there. I'm going live. I don't care what time it is. We're live. We're playing the P3 Reload demo immediately. I don't even play demos ever. I would play absolutely P3 demo. Man, I'm drained. You know, after you get home, after like a loud concert, that's what it feels like right now. Indoor voices. I don't care what time it is, 3 a.m. Let's go. Time to sit in the dark corner with indoor voices. Shh. Play it 500 times. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Taylor Swift. I was about to say, I know you went to a concert recently. I forget who it was. Yeah, Taylor Swift. That's right. That's right. That concert. Overstimulated. Yeah. Yeah, I need to disassociate. Mm-hmm. Oh, Engage. I was gonna stream Engage earlier this year, and then it P3. You know, P3 just kind of took over. And then it really just fell down the backlog because I would play it mostly for the gameplay, not the story. That was the verdict. Books! I can't believe you're making a pun right now. Who are you? Wasn't Engage kind of, yeah. The gameplay is really good. It's like the best the gameplay's been for Fire Emblem in a minute. But the story is just not, it's not it. P3. Okay. I'm gonna go. We're gonna raid someone. Man, my energy just... It went down like the helicopter. Oh wait, the helicopter didn't go down. It got expertly flown away by the attack helicopter pilot. She like literally knew how to like navigate a whole offensive, there we go, offensive flying vehicle. Go eat, breathe, paint cupboard. Maybe not that part. Oh wait, I do need to bring in my stool though from outside. That my wooden stool that I painted. I stained. I need to get that. Thank you for the reminder. Oh. Rolling dog fights over Inaba. She really was. A lot was going on in Inaba. Good thing everyone disappeared. They'd probably be freaking out. No! Remembering how I cleared the final map of Engage on like a random Wednesday and just watched the credits while brushing my teeth. I was disconnected for real. No! Yo, that's rough. Yeah, I would play for the combat. So I don't know if I'd ever stream that, to be honest. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, we gotta end stream right now. Let's find someone to raid. I'm finding someone to raid. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh my god, wait! Y'all wanna watch the EVO finals? Well, I guess if you wanted to, you'd be watching it right now, huh? Oh, there's a live band playing. Oh, that looks sick. Okay, we're gonna go raid Room B, who's co-streaming it. Oh, that looks so fun. I'm imagining them playing this song. They're playing Better Days. Okay, anyways, If you want to join, say hi to B. Ruby's great. Enjoy the fighting games. I'll see you tomorrow with more P3. Well, P3 AU. Wait, it really does feel like an AU. I think there's a double meaning there. Anywho, okay, I'm going with the raid. I'm just gonna say hello. Just say hello with any emote you want. I'm gonna do the fighting emote because, you know, EVO and all that. Yeah, there you go. Wait, what? You already knew. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. I think that's all I got for you. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry for the tinnitus. Please go disassociate to clear your brain of the buzzing. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Sports song, not that one. Oh my god, that's been a minute. We rated Enigma. We should rate Enigma soon and say sports song, see if he remembers. Future ideas. Okay, goodbye. I'm leaving you now. Let's see if the ending screen actually works.
I shall bid you farewell for now. Good night.
Oh, it's brand new days, not better days. Fucking fake fan, fake fan. Okay, bye.